Good morning, Nanya.
Good morning.
And whoever else is going to come in. And 10 lurkers.
Right. Morning, Angela.
How you feeling, babe? You're up bright and early.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I always wanted to be bushy-tailed. I'm not going to lie.
Where did that come from anyway?
I have not a clue. I think like chipmunks or squirrels or some kind of crazy shit like this. They're always up, running around.
My dad used to say, get up, get up, get up. Daylight on the swamp. Good morning, good morning. He always said that. Daylight on the swamp. He always wanted us to, my dad would get up at he's like me. He's like me. Maybe it's old people. I don't know. But
no,
he would get up early.
Do you know on your birth certificate what time you were born?
I was born at 7-something in the morning.
So was I, like 5. So I think that from birth, we were just wired that way.
Yeah, I know it was 7-something in the morning. That's all I know.
Because my mom was always like, well, you were born with the chickens getting up. And I'm like, were you there? No, just kidding.
I'm always up early when I'm in the hospital. Yeah, I don't think it's conducive to sleep really well. Good sleep.
No, it's horrible. That's why people don't need to spend a whole lot of time in hospitals. As often as they can, they need to be out at home getting well with home health. Because you just do better in your own home.
I slept so long last night. I mean, I just fell asleep. I went into Molly's for a little bit and watched, hey, Jason, watched a little bit of the debate and then I left. I went to sleep. Not for me.
Oh, the debate was so good. So very good.
I missed it.
I know.
I'm sure I could watch it.
You could. It's all over YouTube. A whole bunch and every commentary you can imagine.
I'm sure.
I encourage people to look at the debate. Okay, we have till November 3rd. If you still want information, look at the debate, and then I want you to go to CNN and MSNBC and listen to their commentary about the debate. Then I want you to go to Fox News and watch the commentary on the debate. Very interesting.
Hey, Babe Beauty. Good morning.
Morning, Babe Beauty. Morning, Charlie and Nanya. Oh, you know who that is? You hear it?
Your sister.
Be right back.
Okay. How are you guys today? TGIF. Anybody got plans for the weekend? Anybody? It was flipping awesome. The debate. Yeah, that's her sister. That's her ringtone for her sister. Yeah, does anybody have plans for the weekend? I don't really. The weekend is like Monday to me. Like it's the same shit, different day. I'm in the hospital. Oh, you're going to be in there all weekend?
Shush.
Oh, that sucks.
What a holiday. What are you doing for the weekend? Well, I think I'm going to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Just kind of, hang out, eat great hospital food.
When I was in the hospital, that time I told you about my staph infection, I demanded. I mean, they kept me. I was in there for a month and my doctor came in one day and she goes, as long as your insurance is going to pay for it, they're going to keep you here.
Yep.
And I said, well, can I go home? Well, they don't want you to go home because they're always going to find something, the reason for you to stay. And she said, I will sign your release papers because I begged her. I said, I can do better at home than I can here. I said, can't sleep. I got a woman sitting like in my room that would shit and piss in her bed and they wouldn't come, she'd be crying because the nurses, I don't know what the nurses were doing, but I would actually have to go to, with a walker because when you're in bed for that long, you start to lose muscles and stuff in your legs. I would have to get in my walker and go to the nurse's station and say, you have to come to the room. She's crying. Yeah. And when her sons came in to visit her, I told on them. Yeah. I squealed. I said, they're not taking care of her. They're letting her cry. They're leaving her in a bed with shit and piss. Yep. And they're not taking care of her. And the because she had 3 sons, and the one son said, "I'm going to go talk to them." But fuck
Yep.
this, because
I hear you.
she was just neglected.
Where's the star of our show?
Who's the star of our show?
It's FURever Friday.
Oh yes,
We
Samara.
can't start
Where
without
is
her.
Samara? I haven't even seen her this morning.
Let me see.
It's FURever Friday. FURever.
Yeah,
If anybody's, oh, and these doggies are cute.
I
Let me
know.
tell you.
Let me see. Let's see. The last one. Yeah. Gotta look at that last one. Cutie patootie.
That one's looks exactly like Katie.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly like Katie.
Beautiful dog.
It isn't she? I don't know if it's a she or a he, but
Good morning, vegan realist.
hey, vegan. Good morning.
Yep, it's FURever Friday. We're just giving a little time for Sammy Joe to wake up. Samara.
She's probably awake.
She probably is.
Working hard. Hi, Dory. Yes, you do have to tell on hospital staff. Sometimes I have been treated really well in hospital, but I have had to come to the rescue of a few hospital roommates.
I don't know.
No, I haven't yet. No. I am. I'm working on it.
I mean, it's sad that you do have to stay on it and tell them, then the thing is now it's COVID, right? So
Yeah.
despite what the CDC says,
Life is a jam. Hi.
I was shocked watching all of the footage this morning about the coverage of the debate. The American people are really getting fed up with this COVID bullshit, meaning that they know the numbers are fudged. They know that the government's lying to them for whatever reason. And they are hearing Trump say, we've got to move past this. We've got to quit being afraid and living at home and not going to work. We've got to open all this stuff back up reasonably and safely, but we still need to do it regardless.
Right.
The children need to go back to school. And here's Joe. We're headed into a dark winter. A dark winter. What the fuck does that even mean?
What he's trying to scare everybody.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't like terrorism on any level. And to me, that's what that is. Scare the people so they vote for you. Oh, okay. Good morning, Life is a Gym.
Yes, we do need to get back to normal. Yeah,
and it's the American people apparently decided 72%, I think, to 50 whatever percent, that resonated with them. That Trump did that. Yeah, who built the cages, Joe? Right. Oh my God. So yeah, and he was complaining about 550 kids are without their parents. Okay, they came across the border without parents. They came via coyote. Okay, a lot of them. And what about the number of children that are missing on the streets of this country that are being sold into sex trafficking? What about those kids, Joe?
155 kids are quarantined at my boys' high school.
Wow. So now the CDC released yesterday that we're now seeing a surge in cases. Because why? Because we're all at home together.
Mm-hmm.
Wrap your head around that for just a second. The same doctors that are saying that are the same ones that said we all need to stay at home and social distance. Do you feel played yet? Please tell me that you do. So they also lied and said that the hospitals in South Dakota are completely overwhelmed, yet they have empty COVID bedrooms in their hospitals. No, they're not completely overrun. You're being lied to.
People are putting off surgeries and stuff because of this COVID.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Absolutely. They're lying asses. Call them out, Becky.
I've been skeptical since the beginning, she said.
Exactly, Remy. Exactly. The whole thing is stupid. Me too, Becky Boo. And it's pissing me off because I feel managed. And I asked my husband, I do not like to be managed. Not even by the guy I sleep with. So and they ain't sleeping with me or paying my bills. He is. Yes.
94% of COVID deaths had underlying health
Oh,
problems.
it's not even underlying health problems. You could have a major heart attack, but they'll blame it on COVID because they get an extra 50 grand if they do it. So you're getting paid off to lie. It's insane. Again, I will say, it is a flu. People do get sick and they do die. However, yeah, I just
There's
had
supposed to be some kind of political reset.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And look, no flu. Exactly. So, and even my cousin, the one that I love so much, his wife works in long-term care. She's a nurse. And he told me last night that his wife tested positive on their rapid testing machine and an hour later tested negative. Come on.
Private chat, please.
Heart disease. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it right and left. All kinds of stuff. They're dying from cancer, stroke, heart disease. And they're saying it's COVID. It's COVID's fault. It's bullshit. 220,000 people in this country have not died from COVID. And the CDC came out about a month and a half ago and said the exact same thing I just said to you. Yet they stood on that stage last night, Joe Biden did, and said 220,000 people have died. He's lying. I did.
Okay.
So yeah. So it's time to move on. It's time to reelect Trump. He's done a fantastic job. If you don't believe me, just go look at what he's done. If you want to say that he said this, that, or the other, go check out what Nancy Pelosi and her friends have said about the virus when it first came out. I think you'd be shocked. Come on down to Chinatown. It's fine. We're not wearing masks here. When Trump was saying, we don't want anybody from China to come and visit. We're shutting it down. Oh, he's a xenophobe.
I heard people are being put down as COVID positive without even taking a test.
Oh, yeah. They've had nurses at the hospital take a COVID test, open it, put it in the bag that it's supposed to go into to report it, not swab anything. They'll come back positive. They haven't even tested anybody.
Isn't that illegal?
He's looking fantastic. His hair color's good, and he's not spray tanning. Just saying.
He needs to stop that spray tan. It's horrible.
Exactly, Uncle Nancy. Never let a good crisis go to waste, and that's what they believe. Yeah. Yep. So there's my spiel on that this morning. The debates were great. He's done all things with extreme pushback from the Democrats. Oh, yeah. He could say the sky's blue. Oh, the hell it is. No, it is green. Can't you tell? God, he's colorblind. We can't even he should not be president. Take him out. COVID got to him. He's colorblind. Make Nancy Pelosi the president. Dear God, can you even imagine? And skip the vice president too. Just go straight for Nancy. Yeah, if they would have worked within the last 3.5 years, what would this country look like today? It would be amazing. And the big takeaway when he asked Joe last night, you've been in there 47 years. What have you done? Oh, well, we had a Republican House and Senate. He's like, Joe, sometimes you got to talk to them. You got to work with them to see your point of view and get things passed. It's what I do. The crime bill that Joe put in, and then Trump has gone back and done some prison reform. Not everything, but a lot. And he had to twist some arms on the other side of the aisle. Yep. So, yeah, they're evil. Creepy people. Hey, Kimberly. How are you this morning?
Morning, Kimberly. Nice to see you this morning.
So vote. If you haven't voted, I'm begging you. Go vote. I was shocked. They said that 42 million had voted as of yesterday afternoon at around 2. By the time they got to the debate time, nearly 50 million had voted.
And stop threatening to leave the country if Trump wins.
I'll help you pack. I will help you pack.
I'm sick of hearing it.
I think I
really am. Like, if he wins, I'm going to leave the country. What country do you want to go to? Because that country probably doesn't want you either.
I'll be right back.
You know what I mean? They should take a lesson from us on YouTube panels. Scream, curse each other out, but come together when it counts. Remy, I don't think anybody should take YouTube as an example to anything. Sorry, not sorry. I think the polls that they are showing are lies. No way Biden is winning. I'll take them to the airport. Yeah, tell me what panel that is. I'd like to see that get resolved on YouTube. I don't think things get resolved on YouTube. I forget at the end of that. Yeah, I forget. The hosts of The View should move first. Yeah. The thing is, like, don't threaten people with that because it doesn't work. I mean, they said it when Trump first got elected and nobody left. There's a lot of beefing going on. There is a lot of beefing. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I think they're scared. Yes, Joy Boy first and whoop her ass. Oh, Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg. Is that who you're talking about? I don't know. I don't watch The View. I stopped watching it years ago. I just didn't like the way they did things on there. Of course, I don't watch TV, period. I don't remember the only time I have TV on at night is for white noise to get to sleep. Yeah, I hate The View. I watched it for a while and then stopped watching it. I stopped watching The View when Hasselbeck left. Yes, I liked her. She was probably the only one I really liked on The View. I had a lot of respect for her. Joe Biden has a very good chance of winning. We need to be prepared for both. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But I don't think he's going to win. You already voted? A lot of people have voted already, the early polls. Hi, Nicole. How are you, sweetie? Um, yeah, a lot of people have already voted, but that doesn't mean anything. Everyone thought Hillary Clinton was going to win too. So, it is what it is. Everybody needs to get out and vote. The young people, the older people, everybody that can and has a right to vote needs to vote. This is your country. And if your candidate doesn't win and you don't vote, you don't have the right to bitch about it. He has a great chance of winning. He chose Harris with the explanation that he couldn't run the country as he's older. She would be able to, excuse me. I voted Trump 2020. Okay, Nicole. Well, the misdemeanor will love you. I am way more afraid of socialism than I am Trump. Vote is not a Valentine confessing your love for the candidate. It's a chess move for the world you want to live in. Exactly, O'Clancy. It's but if you don't vote, and I've heard a lot of people say they're not going to vote, you don't have, if you can't, if you don't like how it turns out, then you don't have the right to bitch about it. Hey, if the Philadelphia Eagles won last night, what was that? Anything is possible. True. Thanks for reminding me I have no rights, even though I have lived here for 20 years. Oh, you're Canadian, right, Dory? Aren't you a citizen? If you're a citizen, you can vote. Hey, Jenna. Good morning, darling. Did you sleep good last night? I know you weren't feeling well. I hope you feel better today, sweetheart. Remy says I'm with Jason. Yes, they did. We had Ginger Locks doing commentary in Discord. I only hold the green card. Oh, you didn't go for your citizenship. Okay. If you only have a green card, you can't vote. But I pay my taxes. I don't know how that works. Still on the icky side? What is it? What's the matter, Jenna? You got a tummy ache? I had a tummy ache too. But here I am because I love you guys. I still kind of have my stomach's not 100%, but you know, I'll get over it. I'll get past it. So excited to get my stuff. Oh, you're what are you getting? Nanya? Thrive? Is it your tum tum, Jenna? I have a tum tum ache all the time. Yes, you do, Remy, every morning. Oh, you're going for Thrive again? Oh, well, tell me how it works. Feeling like crap, but we'll be listening. The first time I got Thrive, it cost me $300, and I used it for a week. Didn't lose any weight either. I wouldn't mind getting that candy cane shake, though. Just that, because that was really good. I really, really, really like that. Jen, I might order that. Because you can just order the shakes, right? I might order that. I don't want the whole kit, but I might order just the shakes. You should put your link in here, Jenna, so people can order from you for that. Like when, oh, and can one of my mods post Mandy's Scentsy link in here? Because she's selling Scentsy. So I'd appreciate it if one of you could post her Scentsy link, and then Jenna, you can post your Thrive link or whatever. Because I do want to order the candy cane shakes. That I do. But I don't want to get the whole, the patches and all that. Just the shakes. Can you guys imagine me on Thrive and how hyper and how bad my anxiety is now? I don't think it makes you hyper or anything. I really don't. It didn't make me hyper when I had it. I just don't want the patches. Mandy Mix Media Queen. I think it's in my link. It's in my link list. Jenna might know it. Samara's my linker. What are you saying, Nanya? About Jenna? I don't know what you're talking about. You sell the sticky by the quarter pound? No, but I am going to order the candy cane shake. Thrive link. Okay, thank you, Jenna. And if you can post Mandy Mix Media Queen, I think she's selling not Thrive, but she's selling Scentsy now. So can I put my Thrive link in? You can. You sell it too? Boy, there's a lot of people that sell that. I never knew what Thrive was before the Chris Watts case. And then a friend of mine started selling it on Facebook, and I bought the whole thing. I bought the whole thing. I bought the shakes, the patches, everything. And I used it for a week. I used it for a week. Okay. Samara? Oh, Samara. It's about time.
Sorry.
It's about time, Samara. Grab the link and get up here.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, Samara. Hey, Jenna Moon. Who else did I miss? I said Kimberly.
I'm a promoter, but not the annoying kind that talks and posts about it all day long. Okay, Nicole.
About what?
She sells Thrive too. Nicole
Oh,
does.
okay.
That's the only thing I want. I don't want the whole kit. I just want the candy cane shakes.
Samara, we can do whatever you want whenever you want, princess.
Yes, we can. There's enough people in here.
Because
So as
I
you guys
love
all
you this
know,
morning.
this is FURever Friday, where we post links to pets that need forever homes.
Right.
So we're going to show a few, like we do on Fridays. This is
Samara is our resident expert, and she comes to the country.
And she needs to come up. I guess I should post.
She said at 9. She wants to start at 9, if that's okay. And I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What time is it? Oh, okay.
Almost 8:30.
Okay. You're
So
going to get the cinnamon bars. Okay.
what else do they have? They have the shakes and they have bars. Do they have like supplemental vitamins, pills?
The shakes are good. The shakes are the only thing I really liked. They have patches. Patches that you put on your arm or your chest, or whatever. I don't know if you ever watched Shanann Watts's videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell, bars like cookies and stuff. Yeah. It's a weight loss program. It's just really expensive.
Remy Rhonda hasn't been here in almost a year. Or at least a good 8 months, something like that. Tacos will check in. If not, if she's sick, she's sleeping in. And she's been really sick. I don't do snakes and spiders. They creep me out.
Yeah, snakes and spiders are not my favorite animals.
Possums kind of creep me out a little bit too.
Especially snakes, though. You have to feed them live mice and.
No, they say not to.
Who says not to?
The vet
says not to feed them, but they do in the wild.
Right, but they say that it's really kind of difficult for them because I'm just going to say it. The animals claw in their mouths because they're not dead yet because they swallow them alive, right? So it can set up a lot of infection in their mouths and they can have issues. You said, I was just going to tell you.
You suck. I didn't know that.
I know. I didn't know either. I was at the vet one day.
And they were information I don't need to know about. Ooh.
Yeah, and it's more energy.
They're not still alive, though, when they go and they start swallowing them.
That's
don't they kill them first? Don't they squeeze them and then?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Venom is saved usually for human beings who like to try to address them in the wild. And they say, back up, and you still don't. And then frozen mice. Yeah.
I saw a video and it was on YouTube of a woman that was eaten whole by one of those big anacondas, and they had to cut her out of the anaconda.
Are you sure that wasn't a lie story?
No, it's still up. I saw it the other day. I didn't watch the whole thing because I watched it the first time because I thought this is made up, but they actually cut her out and they showed her. It was pretty creepy.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. See if I believe it.
Well, if I find it, I'll post the link in Discord because it's pretty nasty to watch.
Ugh.
I watch live feedings all the time.
Mm.
You would, Jason, you would. I can't watch it. I know it's natural, like in the wild, it's natural, but like lions kill, whatever, but I just can't watch it. My ex fed our bearded dragon a live baby mouse. They're called, I didn't know they ate those. I thought they just ate like they were, what do you call animals that just eat? He didn't ever do it again. Survive sharing a tiny bath with a
Blood and Vampira.
Hey, Blood and Vampira. Nice to see you. Pow. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Pow.
Bam.
Bam. I make him say it every single time I go into oh god, got a little sidetracked there. Every time I go into his chat, I make him say it. Say it, say it. I PayPal him to say it. Smaller snakes eat the pinkies. What are pinkies?
Little baby rats.
I don't know what that is. Ew.
Little
I don't
baby
watch that.
rats. Yeah.
You would watch that, Jason. You're gross.
Good morning, Cypress. It's grocery shopping
Hey,
at this
Cypress.
hour. God, you're a better
gross.
woman than I.
Actually, that's the best time to go grocery shopping is first thing in the morning because there's hardly anybody there.
I used to love to go when I lived in a city where a Walmart was open 24/7. I would go at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the best time. There's
Loved
nobody
it.
there.
Yep. And they're stocking the shelves. So they're putting new stuff out, whatever. Yep.
Well, Jason, you know it bothers Samara.
Wow.
So it's gross to talk about it in here.
Blood, what's wrong with Vampiria?
What? Where did he say that?
That she's sick?
Oh. He said sick ginger. Look. Oh. What's the matter? She gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's dark out today here. It's supposed to rain, I think, all day. Unfortunately. But, not going anywhere new. I need to get out and vote. That's what I need to do. Just get it done. Get her done.
Any animals involved? If so, Dawn dish soap gets the oil off.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. I've seen videos of that.
So, yep.
It's not dark here. The sun's out here. So it's nice. It was really warm yesterday. It got up to about 80 degrees. Matches my personality. Yeah, you are negative, Remy. Why is that? You need to get happy. I'm so sorry to hear that, Blood X. Tell her I hope she feels better. You too, Ginger Locks. You need to feel better too. Are you feeling better? There were 30 seagulls that were contaminated. That's sad. Give me some weed. I'll be happy. See, I don't need weed to get happy. I'm high on life. That's when I used to go when COVID. Oh. So, can anybody answer me a question? I have a question. What's a lot lizard? Speaking of animals. Oh, you know how things are around here? What's that supposed to mean? That wasn't very nice. Remy's a rule breaker. Okay.
Since I was bit by a brown recluse. Yeah.
Ugh. Who was bit by
On Tuesday. Remember Kimberly was bit by the brown recluse. Remember that?
lot lizard is a lesbian?
Nope.
I don't think so. I don't think it is a lesbian.
No.
Hey, Cricket. A lot lizard is a hoe that hangs around truck stops. Oh, for real? Is that really true? That's the only reason why I have cats, even though I'm allergic to them. I'm scared of spiders and lot lizards. Lot lizards are truck stop prostitutes. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Someone was saying that last night, and I was like, what is a lot lizard? Trying to figure out what it was. I thought it was an animal. I guess it is, kind of, in a way. Right?
Yep.
Well, what do they call those people that go to truck stops just to roll the truck drivers, like get money out of them? I guess that is a prostitute. Makes sense. Why would they call them lot lizard though?
Now we're talking about the women who hang out in truck stops, right? Yeah. Hey, little Kelly.
Little Kelly, I haven't seen you in ages. A truck stop hoe. Hello, by the way. I just wanted to know what it was. I heard that term and I didn't know what it was. I'm like, okay, what is it? And I usually Google stuff, but I didn't feel like Googling it this morning. I thought I'd ask my chat. They hang out in parking lots. Oh, so it doesn't have to be a truck stop.
One of her videos.
What's
She's
that?
on TikTok now. See, I like TikTok, but I don't know how to navigate it. Don't laugh. Whatever. I just sit there and watch whatever it sends me. I thought you could go and like specifically look stuff up.
I thought Em said you put your
Hey, Cricket.
it just shows you stuff that you're interested in. Like you put up what like your interests or whatever. Like if you like the paranormal or if you like stuff like that, I think.
There are 15 cows in your fenced front yard. Where did they come from? They don't belong to you, Baby Beauty. Are you a cattle rustler now? What are you doing?
You live on a farm?
I guess she does now.
And now she does. I'd say go milk a cow, but Samara's still in here, so I don't think she agrees with that. Sorry for my vernacular, no offense.
A truck stop
Coffee's
hooker.
not in yet.
It's okay. It's okay. We do the word hooker this hour of the morning all the time.
Yeah, all the time. If we have a question, we ask the chat. They usually have the answer. Someone will have the answer to send.
Is she okay? Is it just a checkup, little Kelly? We're nosy. We need to know. She's sick? You know, we pray for sick people. We're good at that in this chat.
We do pray for sick people. If you want to see Vampira, follow her at Vampira910. You can search for people you want to watch.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm going to have to go figure it out today. Today's my day to figure out TikTok.
Hey, Blood, is your hair still pink? Did you have to shave your eyebrows?
There's Tacos.
Hey, Tacos.
Good morning, Tacos.
I miss you when you're not here. How are you feeling, sweetie?
She loves her wife and a life and sometimes her wife. We love Jen, though.
Yes, we do. Jen is pretty wild. She can be wild, but I love her to death.
She's a fun gal. I like to listen to her laugh when Tacos is spinning off in some direction.
She spits out something really funny.
Is she doing better, Tacos? I mean, how are you feeling? You're sick.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, Jen's just psychologically sick, but you're. How are you?
Poor Jen. How's the mother-in-law?
Oh God!
I think she has worse problems with the mother-in-law than she does with.
Right?
Oh, did you say Jen is vile or wild? Wild. I would
Wild.
go with vile mostly. I
She's
love listening when Tacos is live and she's just yelling things out at her.
yeah.
Oh my God, so funny.
Let's put it this way. She's wildly vile. How's that?
Yes, there you go.
Oh my God. It's not pink anymore, and you still have eyebrows. Thank God. I bet you would look really creepy with that eyebrows.
I think so too.
Ladies
Don't
don't
teabag
teabag the taco dip.
Laughter is the best medicine. It actually is. It's a lot more healthy than screaming and yelling and carrying on, but you know.
Don't you like? I'm gonna have to check this out because I might be lying. Chances are I am, but don't you excrete endorphins like you do for running? Maybe not on the same level, but some when you laugh. I think we'll have to Google that.
I don't know. I think so. It's more healthy, I think, than
Better now that I'm not in that cesspool. Still can't hear all that well. Antibiotics didn't freaking work.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. And if it's viral, again, like you said, that steroids, that's what you need. Although we'll pray for Jen if you get steroids.
Oh God, yes. And or if you get prednisone. Oh my God. Not prednisone. Does it affect your moods like that?
I don't know. It's hormones. It's hormones. It's why God made women.
It makes you mad.
Because men got too many of the weird hormones, and he went, crap, start over. That's why women are so horrendous when they're going through menopause. They start losing their female hormones. Just saying. Love you, though, blood. He'd probably agree with me. Well, you know, when you're a woman and you're supposed to be pretty all your life and all that, and then menopause hits, menopause.
Man.
And you start growing a beard and shit. You stop growing hair on your legs and it starts growing on your face. Don't need to be taking it PMSing and be around Jen. Oh, dear God.
PMSing and be around. Oh my God. We're going to see her on the 6 o'clock news.
Your first assault charge. I'm going to have to hurry up and go to law school so I can represent tacos full time. I'll just be sitting by my phone. What now? Well, it's like this. That car kept talking to me. So, just got a hot flash. Oh no, I had bad mood swings.
Ginger Locks, thank you. I have a patient with a similar situation. Hope you are all well. Pray you are in good spirits. Well, it's kind of good news for Ginger Locks. It's bad news, but good news. I mean, she got admitted, but it has nothing to do with her operation. So.
Good morning, Richard. Okay, Blood has a joke. Carla, what is long, hard, and love to be pulled, fits between boobs, and loves holes? Oh my God.
Okay, this is a riddle.
Long, hard, loves to be pulled.
Hard, loves to be pulled.
Between boobs and loves holes. Is it O? The letter O? I don't know.
I don't know.
A seatbelt. Nunya says a penis. Taco says me. You're not long. Oh, wow. Okay. A hole puncher.
A hole puncher? Is that what he said?
We did find
the answer is a seatbelt. The answer is a seatbelt.
We did find what Carla's next, speaking of, her next knitting project is going to be. Let me find it.
Oh my God. Yes. You have to find it so we can share it.
Let me find it. I may have to go look on my Facebook page because this is pretty stunning. Just going to put that out there. Let me see. Give me 1 second. No, I feel like every other person that does this. It's not there.
Mm.
Let's see.
Okay, my next project, my next giveaway. Oh, you
I'm
don't have
I'm hunting it. I'm sorry.
how to well, when you plug in or you put your seatbelt on, it goes into a hole.
There is
Gotta
that.
click it. Yeah, it does go into a hole. That's a good one. I have to remember that one. I never remember jokes. I never remember either. I'll remember the punchline or the joke, not one or the other. The bottom of my 2-hole puncher came out and dumped little pieces all over the office before I was
Let me see. Oh, it's not on Chrome tab. Hold on. Let me see how I want to do this.
You gotta click it before you suck it. Oh, stuck it. Sorry, I misspoke.
Let me see where I can. Let's see. I've got to find it on another tab. Dang it! Hold on, because I don't know how to do it from there. So I will go back through here.
And leave it up to Misdemeanor to find this.
Yeah, well, it's Facebook.
Leave it up to her. Leave it up to her to find this. Seriously. Seriously. Listen, Linda.
I'm looking. Hold on.
I
Because I
know.
can't share it from where I want to,
I know.
which sucks. Dang it. And then I've posted so much between now and then because I
You
get.
post it from Messenger?
Well, I was going to try to do it from my Facebook. That's what I'm going to do.
I've shared stuff from Messenger. And
Oh, can you?
yeah, I've done it.
Okay, hold on.
You just click on the picture and then
Send it to you in Messenger.
yeah, you send it to yourself. Like that's what I do. I send it to myself and then I share it that way. Instead of emailing it to myself. It's just like a pain in the ass sometimes. StreamYard sucks sometimes.
You can send it to yourself in Messenger?
I do. Well, I download it first, then I put it in Messenger, and then I share it. Because I know you can't share it from where it is right now.
Right.
Okay, Blood. Have a great day. Tell Vampira we're thinking about her. Sending her prayers. Sending her prayers. Hope she feels better soon.
Dang it.
Keep on sucking, baby.
You can send stuff to yourself in Messenger. You sure about that?
I've done it. I've done it. That's the only way I can share because I don't get all mixed up.
But then I have to dox myself.
No, you don't.
Is it going to show my name?
You click on it. No, because it hasn't shown my name. Hang on. Shit. Oh, where are we here?
No, it's not going to do good in that either.
I'll let you do it.
Send
it to me in Messenger and I'll share it.
Okay.
But I have to open Messenger first because I closed it just a minute ago. Oh, okay, there. I'll open it.
Okay, but I'm going to send it a couple of times.
Hang on. Messenger. Are you sending it to, okay. Am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, it does. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. You just have to click on it.
Okay.
It won't show your.
Then I can open my. Okay, so now I'm sharing it.
Okay.
Do you see it?
No.
I
do not see it.
Now?
No. Oh, there I see it now.
Okay. This is Carla's new crochet project. Hurry up and be one of the first to own one of these dillies.
And of course she found it. She goes, Carla, you need to start crocheting. I don't think Two Tacos will want to win that, to be honest with you.
You can get them in flesh tone, whatever flesh tone you have.
You can get them in flesh tone. Black, white, red, brown.
Don't know where
green.
we're going to get the pattern for this, but hang on. Let my.
I actually could make that without a pattern.
Do you want me to pop it down? Because I got to go let my dogs in real quick.
Yeah, okay. I can remove it there.
Okay, I'll be right
back. I think that I will stare at the ceiling and drool for the rest of the day. I'm so excited. I know. I could tell. Got to make one bigger than that for ours, Carl. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, it's got dual purposes. You can use it for pots and pans, or you can use it for Bob. Just to keep it, dust free. That is awesome. I want one. It's kind of smart. I could see my boyfriend's face. He'd say, what the hell is that? You could keep your Bob warm. That's right. You just have to pull it off. Dust free. Richard's embarrassed. Yes, you could keep your Bob warm. You definitely could. So I asked before, but what is everybody doing this weekend? Bob Lives Matter. They do. They definitely do. I am going to crochet one just for the hell of it. Just because I can. I want to do one and see. Ems needs to see that. I know. Maybe I'll do one for her. Send it to her for Christmas. She's the one who's always talking about Bob. Pots and pans. How am I going to explain if I have a dick hanging on the end of my pan at dinner guests? Well, tacos. No explanation needed or wanted. Assuming I ever invite anyone over. I think those really might be a hit, but don't tell Ems you're sending it. She'll crack up. You know what? I think I am, but I'm not going to tell her. I'm just not going to tell her. I'll just send it with that laundry bag. It'll be in a laundry bag. But I don't want her daughters to see it. You know what I mean? Because her daughter will say, what kind of people do you hang out with on YouTube? My dinner guests would probably have much worse. I sent her a card with a shit ton of glitter. She laughed. Oh, you sent her a glitter bomb? Remy.
Oh, all these dogs are about to get in trouble. I already had to spank the nephew.
Why?
Got a little pop on the booty because everybody got a little treepy treep when they came in. Their new treepy treeps for Christmas. I know it's early. Shut up. Don't judge. And Stevie is very shy.
Mm-hmm.
And they run over her all the time. And so he was like hounding her because she won't take it from my hand usually. Sometimes she will, but very rarely. And she wouldn't this morning. So I just drop it on the floor so I don't force her, whatever. And so Toby kept coming over to try to get it. And I told him no once and pushed him away. And then he tried it again and I popped his butt and he looked at me like, oh, what? I'm like, it's not yours. It's hers. Silliness. So anyway.
Treats. What kind of treats do you buy?
These came from Sam's and they're special for Christmas. And they're like ginger snaps, but they're not because I don't think they can eat that. But they smell really good. Not that I'm going to eat them. Just saying. Yes, we call them treepy treeps. That's
trick or treats. Did you say trick or treats?
No, treepy treeps.
Treepy treats. Trippy treats.
Not trippy treats.
Treepy treepy treats.
Treepy. Treepy.
Treats.
Treeps.
So why did you have to pop her on the butt?
Oh, him.
Him on the butt. What did he do?
Because he kept trying to steal Stevie's little treat. Bessie, what did I say? Were you in there when I popped him on the butt? Apparently not.
Why is she trying to do it now?
Yeah, she keeps they hover over her like, ooh, just drop a crumb and it's gonna be ours. No, you get to eat all your crumbs, so she does too. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, I think that Carla needs to start making those and sell them on Etsy. I bet you could not keep up with the orders. Just saying.
Probably couldn't because it's like a novelty.
I'm sure every really good daughter-in-law would want to have a couple of them resting on her stove for when her mother-in-law comes over.
Oh my God, yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can make that without a pattern because it would be very.
Morning,
Hi,
Sunny.
Sunnyside. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Yep. Treepy treeps.
Creepy treats. I don't know.
And
Where
it's
did
treats
you say you got them from?
from Sam's. They're not called treepy treeps. That's what my husband and I call that at our house, regardless of what it is. It could be water. No, not really. They know water, but it's treepy treeps with a P. TREAPS. Treeps.
Yes. TGIF.
Like baby talk. Treepy treeps because we're stupid. I know. On my towel bar above your sink. Yes. See, Remy, you need to get them in a variety of colors and sizes.
Mm-hmm.
And if she says, well, what is this for? I'd be saying,
be done too. Different sizes.
it meets
like you could do small, medium, large, extra large.
Tacos, I was lighting my crack pipe.
I bet you they.
Sorry. You don't want us to put them on Etsy? I think that would be funny. Well, I bet they wouldn't. I bet they wouldn't take it.
Probably would say, "I'm sorry, but we don't sell."
Due to the graphic nature of this item.
I could do, merch.
Yeah.
You think that would sell? That might sell.
Maybe so.
For your battery-operated boyfriend or your pans.
For all your needs.
All your needs.
Mm-hmm. All of your cooking needs. Yeah, so when you tell me.
Have to be like if you could do it corrugated, like many colors.
Oh, tacos, you need to send some little tiny bitty ones to your mother-in-law miniatures.
You know where you could stick this?
And say, I made this for your significant other. I would have made one for you, but you're a much bigger dick and we ran out of yarn.
Kimberly, since my foot is better, we'll definitely go somewhere. I'm tired of staying home. It's driving me nuts.
Yes.
Yes. Me too. How is that? Because she got bit by a brown recluse. Was it a brown recluse?
Yeah.
Spider?
Did you bite it back?
Oh,
That's
God.
my question. I know, right?
Yuck.
Tacos, you need to be writing this stuff down. I'm telling you, because it's good material. Just saying. You can use it. I'm giving you the copyright.
Misdemeanor shares. She always shares her shit.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Share my shit. Here, have some of my shit.
Share your shit.
This is
Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Hello, sweetheart. It's really nice to see you.
This content's like falling apart quickly.
Oh my gosh, we've gone down the slime highway, and we're supposed to be doing FURever Friday. Is it 9 o'clock yet? It's 9 o'clock. We will be starting our FURever Friday. Where's Samara? Is she working on it?
Well, it's already ready. We just need to
Start sharing. Does
she share or do I share? I don't remember.
You shared last time, but she came up. She did come up. Okay.
I'm gonna share it like I did the pots and pans this time, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me bring that up. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
This is our first one. I hope. And then I'm going to be reading from The other. Okay. This is our first FURever contestant. This is Cleo. And Cleo is in Los Angeles, California at the NKLA Pet Adoption Center. And we have phone numbers if you guys are interested, okay? He is a neutered male. I don't know why they named him Cleo, but okay, because that's usually short for Cleopatra. But it is what it is. A black and cream mixed breed. The shelter thinks I'm about 3 years old. I weigh approximately 69 pounds. I've been at the shelter since October 5th of 2020. This information is less than an hour old. I don't know when they posted that, whatever. If you choose to adopt this animal, you must have him or her examined by your vet within 72 hours. And then further veterinary care may be required at your expense. Okay. And they have the ID number. We have the ID number if you're interested. He is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Don't know. Again,
look at that smile.
Right?
He just looks happy.
Beautiful. Looks like he's got some energy, but could also be a cuddler. Just saying. Could be. Could be. All animals are sterilized prior to release. So all of these, they're fixed. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. Thank you, God.
Spayed or neutered.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, if you do get a pet, even if you buy one, and I don't recommend buying them in like a breeder, but if you do buy one, get them spayed or neutered, because
Please.
there's so many animals out there that need to be, homed.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful pup. And again, too, okay, Taco, sorry, I hate to say it. I hate to put this commercial in there, but if you can't adopt a pet, find your local shelter and please, please, please make a donation, even the smallest. It doesn't matter. Everything helps. Every penny helps, because these guys spend a lot of money to take care of these animals and provide them food and shelter until they can get them homes. Okay? So there's that. Okay, let me take this one down. And let me take these two out so I don't get confused, because you know me. All right, this one has two pictures. I'll show them one at a time. I got to remember how I did it because I'm crazy.
Did you do it from Messenger?
Yeah, hang on. It's still early. It's still early. Okay, here we go. And then that. Okay.
Did you say where the other one was?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, look at this baby.
This little honey bugger is Hermione Granger, I guess, yes, is located at Hay No Kill Shelter in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And we have the number for this baby. And I don't have any more information on this one, Samara. But beautiful.
Samara, you want to come up? The link is up there in the chat. She's a cutie patootie.
Is it Hermione or is it Hermione? Like, as in, like, what's the name of that? Harry Potter?
From Harry Potter.
Yes, it's okay. But Hermione is a girl's name, isn't it?
Here comes Samara. She's coming up.
Yay.
Hey, Samara.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. You're not late. We're early.
Yeah, we're early.
That one, Hermione Granger. She's named after one of the Harry Potter characters.
Okay.
She's cute.
The main female role, actually. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, that's little Hermione. That is so beautiful.
She does look feisty. She looks adorable. She's just so cute.
That one was the one that I think gave the least amount of information. Is that what
Okay.
we're again?
Is it Hey No Kill Shelter?
Oh wait,
HEA?
I got it. I'm sorry, it's right here.
That's okay.
She's 6 months, almost 7 months.
Oh.
She's an energetic, playful kitten. She's kind of shy in the beginning when you first meet her, but then she warms up. And I think she's being fostered at the moment. But
Okay.
you can, to get,
Rocco says she's only going to take her if she has all her claws.
I bet she does. I bet she does still have all of her claws, huh?
Probably, because like in the state of California, I believe it is, that declawing cats is now banned.
Oh,
Good.
that's
Good.
Can't
I
do
think that's mean to do that.
Well, and not only is it painful, but keep in mind, kittens get outside. Ask Miss Fucking Wonderful; she'll tell you that. But if they ever do get outside, they have no way to protect themselves. If they don't, I mean, they've got their back claws, and they can climb things. But it's so much better if they have all of them. And I get it. Look, I have leather furniture, which is now kind of shredded wheat a little bit. But hey, it is what it is. I want cats, so there's that. And they're not expensive leather cats.
if
They're more like
6 or 7
pleather.
months old.
How old is she?
Oh, she's almost, it said 6 months and like 4 weeks. Well, that would make her 7 months actually.
Right.
So, I believe that I think we only have 2 cats on the list today.
Yes.
That their claws because they're young and they weren't adopted out and then given away, and declawed beforehand.
Let me show the other picture of her because there's another cute little picture. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on. She's very stinking cute.
Cat I used to have, and I named him Adam. He was buff color, like that.
Little Adam.
Yeah. He had feline leukemia.
Aw.
Oh,
That's really contagious, isn't it?
Yes. So, and this cat, I don't know. The next cat, Blanca, I believe he has already had the FIV and feline leukemia test because they give him the test. That's why whenever you go to the vets and you take a cat, unless you know for sure that there's no way this cat has feline leukemia or whatever, then I would, you should get the test. It's a pain in the butt. It costs some more extra money, but it's worth it because they can give it to other cats, give other cats in their home, and they also need a little bit of special needs if they have feline.
Is there any cure for those things? And what do you do? Do you know?
There isn't a cure, unfortunately.
Okay.
You just make sure the cat does not get outside so that it can give it to another cat.
Right.
So they're spayed or neutered because that'll help too.
Right.
Prolong their life because you can have, like Adam lived for 4 years and he was an outside cat. He was he's an outside kitten that I named Adam, but
I don't understand why anyone wouldn't get their animals spayed or neutered.
I know.
I really don't. I don't get it.
I know it would cut down on the population, but it's beneficial to their health if they're spayed or neutered because they can get cancer just like they get all kinds of funky things. If they aren't spayed or neutered, it helps. It really does help.
Poor babies.
Yeah. Besides the fact that it does mess up with, I don't know how it affects dogs when they go into heat, but a female cat going into heat, it makes them all sorts of
crazy.
Fun. Yeah. That's so fun.
Poor baby.
Fun.
If you want to hear them scream all night long.
Oh yeah. And also a female cat can spray or mark her, not spray, but like mark her territory. So if you have one in the house that hasn't done
Have you ever been in a house where a cat has not been?
Indeed, I have.
It smells pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
yes.
do.
This is like the cheapest unconditional love you'll ever buy. Promise you. and
Yeah.
probably the only unconditional love you'll ever have. Even your kids will turn on you, but these pets will not.
Oh,
Always spay and neuter my pets. Absolutely.
Yes, Remy.
yeah.
She refused to spay and neuter a dog and put a diaper on the dog. And she finally
Yeah.
did. See, and the older they are, the more damaging it is to their health too. Don't like
Oh.
when they say 6 months or more, you can get them spay or neutered. There's places that actually do it sooner than that, but I don't know if not to do it sooner than 6 months.
Yeah. She's precious. She looks really soft.
She does.
Okay.
And she
Huh?
is in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
She's in Wisconsin.
So anybody here from Wisconsin?
We
This
have
little baby needs a home.
Yes.
I'm just saying this next one, buckle up. Just saying. Oh my God. I want this one so bad. Because she looks like the one that I currently have in just the expression is just, oh my God, priceless.
I think I know.
Too cute for school. Oh God. Check it out.
Oh my God.
That is Lily made over right there. That expression, like, we're going to play, right? We're going to play.
Yes, that's
And isn't black cats hard? They are hard to adopt out.
Yes.
yes, absolutely. That's why I picked her. She's a female kitten. She was rescued from a gas station. She just came wandering up to a guy, and he brought her to the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
How old is she?
They didn't give an age for her. They just said she's young. She's a kitten. That the adoption fee was $100, which would include her being spayed, dewormed, vaccines, and also the test for the feline leukemia and FIV, which is good because just those two tests alone usually run like $30.
That's a steal. $100 for all of that to be done. You just pick them up, take them home,
Yeah.
done.
Where is she?
Oh, in Columbus, Ohio.
She was rescued after approaching a patron at a gas station. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hungry
Aw.
and running on E.
Oh,
Yeah.
Filled her up, and now she's missing a family. She's a sweet girl. She loves a good head bop. Listen, kittens who head bop, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've never gotten a head bop from a kitty, you're missing out.
oh, I love that
Mm-hmm.
when they do that.
Yep.
I picked her because, like Carla said, the black cats and black dogs are usually the last to be adopted.
Do you think it's just the stigma of being a black cat and it being bad luck?
It's definitely a stigma because they don't bring bad luck, for one,
No.
and two.
No.
I do believe certain colored cats and dogs have different personalities. Like a calico would be different than, say, a black cat. But the black cat, I have black cats.
Mhm.
They're hysterical. They're a bundle of energy.
And fun.
They just have different personality. They're just unique. Like a calico cat, I have calico cats too, and tabbies. They're all different.
Yeah.
But
Sunny
tabby
side.
cats-
Sunny, a head bop. If you put a kitten, like, let's say, on your desk, okay, move your keyboard, of course, but they're sitting there, they'll stand up. And if you lean your forehead forward, looking kind of down at the table, they will lean forward too and bop their head against your head.
Mhm.
It is the cutest stinking thing. What does that mean? I know that when they rub their head against you, they're marking you
Yeah.
because they have the scent glands up by their ears, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's how they mark their babies, and they'll mark you. It doesn't stink, though. It's just cute.
Taco said, "Oh hell, I've had like 5 black cats in my life, and look how happy I am every morning."
Oh, dear God.
Oh my God, we're not using you to sell a black cat.
If you want to end up like tacos, get this cat.
Yeah, we love tacos. He's a bright and sunny ray of sunshine every morning.
Shooting out of her ass. Her fourth
Yeah.
eye. So yeah, so they do. They is that part of scenting? Do you think?
I just think it's a upfront, like they're content. It's just like purring.
Yeah.
Sometimes cats purr when they're in pain too, but a head bump, it's just they're being affectionate towards you, and they do have like scent glands around their. Do you ever notice like if a cat is smelling something, then all of a sudden they'll look up and their mouth is like half open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they're doing is smelling again. Like that's what it means that they're smelling. I don't know where the scent glands are.
Tacos wouldn't taking a cat and unleashing in the evil woman's apartment, wouldn't that be considered like pet abuse? To put any animal near that woman? I'm just saying.
He just wants her to tear up the apartment.
She wants to go there and let them tear up the apartment and then bring them home for an eternal life of happiness once they've been there. Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
She needs a bulldozer. I used to have one of those. Bonding and showing their love for you. I'm telling you. So see, if she's doing that at this age, she's probably going to be a very loving cat as an adult.
I'm like leaning towards getting a cat. I don't care if I'm allergic.
Fuck
Leaning towards a cat because they're so freaking cute.
Fuck breathing. Breathing's overrated.
Yeah, I don't care if I can breathe. Wouldn't I develop an immunity to my allergies? I don't know.
This is the best time that
They're
I've
so
had a dog
stinking
and a
cute. They're
cat.
so easy to take care of. They're, they're loving.
When they want to be.
Yeah.
And when you don't want them to be.
And when you don't want them to be. Oh, my mother-in-law, may she rest in peace, had the meanest cat. Oh my God, that cat was mean.
Are Siamese traditionally kind of mean? I hate to say mean.
No, but they do talk an awful lot.
They're talky.
They're talky.
Yeah. My Calico's talky. She's sitting up here on the desk by me. And she thinks she's a dog. Having a dog and a cat, Carla, that might be your answer.
Maybe.
Although your soon-to-be dog is coming up here in a minute, so whatever. She saw her.
I saw her this morning, and I almost cried because she looked exactly like Katie.
I'm telling you.
Exactly like Katie.
To this day, I still don't know what Katie looks like because I think when you showed a picture, I was running around doing stuff, and then when I came back, you had taken the picture down. So I don't.
Well, just look at this next one. That's Katie. That's before she got all gray.
Okay, let's go look.
Before she got old.
Let me go get her. No, I thought it was the black one.
It is the black one.
Okay, the next one is not the black one.
Okay, the next one is my Katie.
No, this one has several pictures, so I'm gonna have to do a several thingy on her. So just keep up with me. If I can even find out what I'm doing. Hold on.
Sunny side up says cats freak her out because she's scared of them.
Oh.
I'm not scared of cats. I was scared of my brother's Siamese cats. They were mean. I actually want a cat since mine died in 2014, but damn Paco is a very jealous thing. Look at that.
Little Amelia.
Oh, she is cute.
They did say that she needs to graduate from. They say she graduated from leash training, but she wouldn't sit still for posing for a picture. So you can tell by the next pictures too, she wouldn't sit still.
Okay, so this one. Tell me about this one.
This is Amelia. She is in. Hang on. She is in Jackson County, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah. This is the one that had the least amount because you had to fill out an application. All they said was that she's an adult shepherd mix. She's good with other dogs and children. You can adopt her out of state. And I believe they provide transportation.
Okay, yeah. Let me show you another picture of her. She's
the
a
one that
cutie patootie.
I emailed
She's
them, and
beautiful. I always thought German Shepherds were the best looking dogs almost.
Okay, let's see.
How old did you say she was?
they just said that she was an adult shepherd mix. They didn't say how old she
They didn't
was.
say how old she is.
No, not on the thing. You would have
Look
to.
at that face. Oh my God. She is, she looks small though for a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
She looks very small for a German Shepherd.
Mine's tiny. My little German Shepherd. Now, what do
Oh,
they
look how
normally
big.
consider adult? What is usually the age of an adult dog?
Isn't it 2
Year.
After a
at
year?
a year?
And Siamese are like one of my favorites, I have to say, because I just think they're beautiful. Their markings are just beautiful. As far as cats, my little German
Yeah.
Shepherd is the sweetest, most gentle thing. She's so funny when, when Bessie comes up and I'm on the computer, she just jumps with her front legs up on my leg and starts licking my face. Like she's obnoxious, right? But that's Bessie. But Stevie comes up and she bumps me with her nose, just nudges me on the arm or my side or whatever. Yep. Okay, let's look at one more of her because we've got 3 of this rock star.
How old she is.
She's beautiful.
She is. She's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Like I said, my baby Stevie, she looks a lot like Stevie. And that comes from, yes, Stevie Nicks, because my husband was listening to a lot of her music. So there's that when she kind of happened into our front yard, which makes me mad because she was a baby. She was maybe a year old and they just dumped her.
Oh, look at her. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
Isn't she a sweetie?
She is gorgeous.
And she
Sweet,
doesn't like
sweet.
to take pictures.
Sweet girl.
She doesn't want to pick up her ears. They're too heavy.
I was just going to say her ears are like flopped over.
She doesn't want to pose for pictures. What I'm saying.
They've got the little school background in the back. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, and the back is Two Taco said she noticed the black cat in the back and he completely didn't see the dog. That's just the backdrop. That's not even a real cat. I thought it was too.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
What a cutie. She is adorable. Adorable. All right. We're coming up to the last one, last but not least. This is the piece de la resistance. I didn't even see
exactly like Katie.
Oh, there's a cat. Yeah. That was Amelia. Okay. We've got a few pictures of this one too. Oh my God. Carla.
I know. I know.
ready?
When I saw her this morning, it was Katie. Exactly what Katie looked like. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this baby.
Katie, that's exactly what she looked like. She's even got the white patch on her chest. Katie had that too.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And that's a girl.
Rowan.
Yes, she is at the One Love Animal Rescue in Belmar, New Jersey.
Not too far. Just saying.
Oh, not too far.
I would transport her.
Look at her.
Yeah, you could get Samara to transport her.
She's
Even
gorgeous.
better.
Will you stop? She's gorgeous. She reminds me of Katie. I'm going to start crying pretty soon.
Samara would bring her to your home. Just saying.
Yeah.
No pressure. Just saying. Beautiful.
So,
Look at those
you guys,
eyes.
this is what my Katie looked like. She's beautiful. Katie was beautiful. I mean, Katie towards at the end, I fattened her up a lot, and she was a little gray around the nose, the chin and stuff. She's a beautiful dog. Oh, look, Ginger Locks mom, you're in New Jersey.
Yeah. She's located in southern New Jersey, closer to where I am. closer than Ginger Locks, but because there are 2 Belmars, but this Belmar is down here near me.
I think Samara just wants to come over, Carla, but she's going to bring the dog when she does.
Yeah,
If she
come
brings the
visit.
dog, she's not getting her back.
Let me show more cute pictures. No, that's the whole point. She's bringing her to you to live. Now look at this.
More of a description underneath her pictures because I barely wrote anything down for her. I think it was more in the prescription, in the description of those.
Her prescription.
Well, that's her prescription. That's Carla's prescription. That's what she needs.
It is.
Let's see. There's that one.
Get the
Oh my
dog.
God, she looks so much like Katie. Oh my God, that's exactly what that's the face Katie would make if I was eating something. She'd like, and am I getting any of that?
Exactly.
That's exactly the face she used to give me when I would be eating something like a sandwich or something, and she'd be looking at me just like that. Honest to God, that is so Katie.
She's
Have
got
to call her Katie number 2.
on her back feet. She has little white tips. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
I can't really see. I can barely see, but I see the white patch on her chest.
Yep.
Katie had that too. She was all black except for the white patch on her chest.
She's beautiful. She's ready to go play.
Yeah.
She's ready to go for a walk.
She looks like about the same size Katie was too, like a medium size, not big.
Right.
She's like medium.
Yeah, they said she's a young female, but I think more of her information is underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous.
That is a sweetie petite. Let me show you another one.
I think she might. I know she's lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was Katie. She was part lab and part something else. And they said they thought she was part lab, part beagle. But they weren't 100% sure, but they thought she was at least part lab.
Oh yeah.
You can tell by just looking at her.
Look at that baby
She's got
girl.
lab. Oh, look at her. Oh my God, Katie used to lay like that all the time. I love her already.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I need that dog.
Okay, well, make sure you contact. Want the phone number? I got it.
Okay, well, give it to me.
Samara will even call for you. Just saying.
No, I'll call. I will
You want
call.
me to-
I want her.
Tell me when you're ready.
How old is she? Wait, how old is she?
Just as
She's
young-
a puppy.
It's a girl. Just that she's young.
I would guess 1 or 2 years old. She can't be very
She
old.
doesn't look very old. She looks young.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she likes spayed and all that stuff done for her. How much is she, by the way?
They don't say what the adoption fee is here, what I wrote down, but it could be in the description that I posted underneath.
I will definitely look into her. She's my Katie.
She's gorgeous.
She is my Katie.
Oh, and her name, by the way, is Rowan, and we do have a Rowan University here.
You know, they named Katie, and I just remembered what they had named her at the shelter. They named her Reno.
Reno?
And I changed her name. They named Katie Reno. They would give names to all their animals were named after cities and states.
I know, Jenna, because she's young, huh? Yep.
She's beautiful.
She looks totally Coffee Coalition. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She could be my mascot.
Yep.
I still have Katie.
Yep. She's so cute. See her little white.
She is.
There you can see the little white tips.
I don't know why black dogs are hard to adopt out. I really don't. Because they're beautiful animals. Look at her. I mean, my Katie was gorgeous. Well, I kind of fattened her up, so she wasn't. She was kind of chunky by the end, but she had a good life.
Such a pretty baby.
She's gorgeous.
And
I will definitely look into her. I still have to go to Animal Friends too.
Yeah.
And and find out about Theodore, Teddy.
Yes.
Now, why they're saying that she's not really for other dogs, other cats, or kids?
Oh,
Is
yes.
it?
She isn't dog friendly. She is. See, this is that's what her strikes are that I consider strikes. One, she's black. Strike one. Strike
Mhm.
two is she doesn't. They say not to have other dogs in the house. Strike three, no cats, and strike four is little kids.
Oh,
Do you think though
Yeah.
it could be though that she's in a shelter situation, so it's overwhelming? And like
Absolutely.
if she had one other pet, if they met and they got along, I mean that would be the caveat right there. But you know,
yeah, but I'm thinking about my grandkids too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
But
I've
you
got
can
little
look on
ones, lots of little ones.
if you or if you want, I can even call and ask them to give more detail in reference to her getting
Yeah,
along with little kids. Like, how old do they have
yeah.
to be? How do you know? Did someone
And
bring
two,
her?
you know, when we go to my stepdaughter's, she has 2 dogs. She has 2 dogs and 2 cats.
now did you take Katie when y'all went to visit them
Yes,
before?
always. We never left Katie at home because we couldn't leave her like for a weekend.
But
and
you
go.
know, it could be too though. Let me say this, putting that out there, and Smart, you would be able to probably talk to him and see, but or Carla call him. But if she's a surrender because she was too hyper because she was a puppy,
Mm-hmm.
then they may have passed that on as, oh, she's not dog friendly because she would probably not socialized at all. And dogs that are not socialized can look like idiots. I mean, they can really look like they're aggressive or just, you know, whatever. And especially around kids too. And if she's young and they see kids and they're like, oh my God, a kid, and they run over and jump and knock them down. Oh, well, she can't be around kids. No, she can. You just need to socialize her. You know, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, because she doesn't look
So
like she's a vicious dog.
Well, she
No.
looks just like Katie.
Yeah.
She looks just like Katie.
Black.
I would just have to
Pretty-
be careful to adopt a dog that's not kid friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I forgot about that part. The strikes on her. I consider them strikes, but not.
I mean, the black
That-
part doesn't bother me. Just the kid,
Yeah.
and even getting along with other dogs, except that we go to my stepdaughter's, and she does have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and we always took Katie with us. We couldn't. Well, you can't leave a dog at home alone. So,
No.
and they have small children.
Okay, let me say this. Let me put it to you this way. Okay. So Stevie is dumped on our street, right? Clearly not interested in human beings and clearly not interested in other dogs, like would run away from them. Okay. So you would think, oh, well, she doesn't do well with a lot of people or with dogs. So she needs to be with no dogs, no cats, no, you know, little kids or whatever. It took me 2 weeks to talk her into coming into the house from the garage. This little dog was so traumatized. So, you know, if I would have surrendered her and given that information, they may have labeled her a certain way that she's not, because she loves my other dogs. She loves my cats. She loves everybody that comes in this house. Is she a little
But
bit
she
goofy?
does look like Katie. She's the spitting image of Katie.
But
we
you
got
know,
her.
if people come over, does she jump on them initially? But we had to teach her, don't jump on them. Go up and, you know, meet them, but don't jump. You know, and I've got dogs that jump, and we've worked on them, and they're not doing that anymore. But she
It's not
could have
so
been.
much the dogs that scare me; it's the children that scare me.
But see, here's my thing with children. Okay, for me, if I were going to be at working for an adoption place and people came in with like little toddlers, very loud kids that love grabbing tails or leaning on dogs or running up to their mouth and, you know, getting in their face, any dog could react to that because children are traumatizing. You know what I mean? It's not that the dog is vicious. It's that the kids kind of are, and their parents won't say, do not do that to that dog.
Well, and yeah, and the little kids that I'm talking about that are around the dogs and the 2 dogs and 2 cats are pretty wild. Like they're used to their dogs, so they, you know what I mean?
Right. And their dogs are used to them.
The dogs
Whereas
are used to them.
if you take her out, take her on errands with you where you can go like PetSmart and stuff, where there may be kids, dog parks, stuff like that, and you socialize her, then she's not going to react to those things, in my opinion. I mean,
Yeah,
if
the
she
dogs
had,
that I take care of, they are Turbo is dog aggressive, and you could never take them for a walk. But then we went
right,
through the first training, and we took them to Bat Show, where it's like a historical village, and people walk around, and there were little kids running past them and everything. Before, we couldn't even do anything like that. They
right,
would on bark, snarl, everything. Now they're it's they're entirely different. Turbo will never stop being dog aggressive though. And that's because he was used as a bait dog.
right.
And when I say strikes against them, I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean like this. It's just harder for this particular dog to be adopted when those things are
Yeah.
associated with
Hmm.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm terrified of children tacos. I don't really. I'm shocked I even had kids.
Well, yeah, I know. And that my grandchildren are they're used to their dogs, so they're kind of rough with them. Like they'll
Mhm.
pull them by
Yeah,
the tail and stuff, and they don't do anything because they're so used to them. They've had them since they were puppies. And I would be scared that they would try something. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you slap the parent and say, "Why would you
Yeah.
let them abuse a dog like that?"
Oh,
Stop
well,
it.
believe me, we've talked. We've had a lot of discussions about that because they are rough, but they're used to when they first got their cats, I couldn't even go around them because the kids were they picked the cat up by the freaking neck,
Yeah,
you
see,
know,
the
because
parents
they're
let them do it.
yeah, well, we would yell at them, but
Mhm.
what are they doing when we're not there? You don't know.
Yeah,
You're not there all the time to say, you can't treat a dog like that because they're going to, end up biting you.
and me,
And
I'm of
I'd
the
bite
mind,
you if you did that to me.
and
You know what I mean?
people may criticize, but I'm not going to let a bunch of kids around my dogs that are going to act like that
Yeah.
without saying something really nasty to their parents. Because number one, you're in my house. Number
Right.
two, these are my family. They're my
Mhm.
pack. And if you come in and disrespect them, you're disrespecting me. So they're going to be dealt with. I may bite you. I don't know. You know, I've seen, kids bite dogs. I would bite them back. Kids bite each other. It's bad enough, right? And my kids would bite each other. I would bite them and say, "Do you like it? No, then don't do it. Stop it. What are you, stupid? You got your dad's genes? What's wrong with you?" Yeah. So there's that,
Good morning.
Animal Farm. Hey, LaDonna. So yeah, I mean, a lot of
If
it.
it was just me and my husband, it wouldn't be an issue, but I want to get that other dog. You know what I mean?
See,
Like,
I
how
think
would
you're
that work?
finding excuses. Stop it.
No, I have grandchildren. I have to think about
But
them.
how often are they there, or how often are you there?
Well, every time we go there, we bring our dog with us. We're not going to leave our dog at home. That's just not ever happening.
But that's
You'll
part of
hire
when
And they
Yeah.
have 2 dogs and 2 cats. I'm telling you, they have a house full of animals. Hey,
what
Jen.
Good morning, Cindy. Good
And
morning,
there
Jen.
are a lot of dogs at Animal Friends that do
hey,
need a
live
home.
with Jen. Hey, Cindy. I didn't see
Madonna.
Cindy.
Oh, Cindy, hi. Cooking with Cindy.
Oh,
I like the name of your
changed
new
her
channel.
name. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could
Great
board
name.
her, but you know what you could do? And tell me what you think, Samara. Like, get a little muzzle, a soft muzzle, just so that she can't open her mouth and bite a kid. Take her.
Oh, I hate muzzles.
When you go see do you hate lawsuits? Which one do you hate better? But you get a little muzzle until you get her socialized with those kids and with those other dogs, and gradually do it. Talk to the kids and say, "Listen, this is how we treat this dog. I know you treat yours a different way because you're crazy, but this dog we treat different. She's special." And until she's used to it and more acclimated and more socially acclimated, whatever, then you can take that off and she can be free and happy. What do you think, Samara? No? Yeah?
I don't know. Like, whenever I take Maddie to the vet, which
Uh-huh.
she's a pet. She's also was dumped in the cranberry bogs and just left. She's had an attitude ever since. She has bit the mail lady, but she sprayed her with mace. So
Can you
she
blame her,
wears
right?
no, whenever they see that mail truck, oh my gosh, you would think somebody was breaking in the house. They can't stand that truck.
That's the
When I
only
did,
problem with adopting a dog when you don't know their character.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But if you get them young, you can change that character a lot of times. Bait
even
dogs, I don't know.
because, like I said, Turbo and Maddie were both 7 when they were finally trained properly. They were 7 years old, and we worked with the trainer. He was this guy who come to the house, and he would practice ringing the doorbell, going around the back, but knocking there because they had this routine and they were vicious. And my boss wanted people to believe that her dogs were vicious because she lived alone at the
Mhm.
time. But we couldn't take them anywhere, or I couldn't take them to a park or do anything with them because they weren't used to being around other dogs. They carried on around people. But what I was going to say is that Maddie, whenever I take her to the vet, I always say we need the party hat for her. Like when I get to the vet, I said she's going to need the party hat. And it is a softer muzzle. They put it on her so that the doctor can get close to her to examine her eyes and ears just in case. So they do
Yeah.
have soft muzzle. It's
Yeah.
just I don't, it sounds like a good thing. People put them on them when they go to take their dog for a walk.
Right.
A
Taco
lot of
has
times
to
just
put in 4-point restraints when they take him to the vet. Just saying, Taco's dog,
Mm-hmm.
the one that got
wow.
kicked out of Montessori school. Hey, Shauna. Shauna says that she
Morning, Shauna.
adopted a German mix, and they said that he was aggressive with other small animals. She just was really careful, and that your intuition will tell you everything. I agree. When you meet them and see how they are with you, then you'll know. I mean, you'll just get a gut vibe, I think.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The more, yeah. So those were the animals for the, and next week we're going to do Colorado, Illinois, Connecticut, Maine, and the state of Washington.
Mm.
That's all the animals we'll be coming from.
Cats and dogs.
Yes.
And
Cats and
again,
dogs.
if you're not interested in adopting a pet right this minute, number one, we're going to warm you over. And number two, or work you over, whichever you prefer. And then number two, think seriously, donate to your local animal shelters, the no kills, especially. They've got dogs that have been there for a while. Looking at
Animal friends.
the pit bulls and parolees, some of those dogs have been there for years, and they are housing and feeding these wonderful animals that they're just having a difficult time getting people to adopt. I mean, it's been a crazy year. It's been hard on everybody. But even the smallest amount to donate helps so much. It goes
I'm
such a
definitely
long way.
adopting a dog. I don't know if it'll be this one, but it's going to be a dog.
The shelter that's in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the one you did Hermione Granger first, the hianokill.org, you can sponsor an animal too, instead of, if you can't foster or you cannot adopt or even don't, like donate clothing or something like that, not clothing, but bleach and supplies and all that stuff, you can sponsor one. Like you could pick any animal out of the shelter and sponsor it for as long as that animal is there.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah, that's the Green Bay.
LaDonna recently bought a dog seat belts and collapsible dog seat for my anxious schnauzer.
Oh,
Gotta love Amazon.
Taco's is going to rent a car to take Paco to the vet this time. So, what did he eat? The seat? Or just pee and poo everywhere? And Remy's child is for rent, in case you're interested.
No children, please. I've got
Carly,
10, 11. What's that?
You should find out if you can. Carly, you should find out if you can just foster.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Well, I'm going to go to Animal Friends, hopefully tonight, because my husband's been lazy all week. He doesn't want to go to Walmart. And look, I'm going to really go there, because that is the best shelter I've ever been to. And they do give you all the information. It's not expensive to get your pet there. It's like $100. It was 75 when I got Katie. Oh God, how many years ago? It was 2004. So what was that? 2004. What's that? 16 years ago. Yeah, 16 years ago. And that shelter, if for some reason you can't keep your dog or your cat, they will actually take it back. She had a chip too. They chip them. And so if you ever lose your dog, they can locate it. So it's a good shelter. It is a really good shelter. And you can foster dogs. You can take them home, and foster them to see if they're a good fit for your family.
Yep.
And I'm sure they have them all over in every state, those shelters.
I'm going to run through the pictures again, just because it's fun to do. And because I can. And some people are just coming in. So check these out, guys.
All for adoption. All up for adoption, cats and dogs.
Okay. It's our first baby.
This one is dog friendly, right?
Cleo, yeah.
Is dog.
Or they don't. They don't say. About 3 years old. This Cleo.
Yeah, he's a neutered male black shepherd mix. He's about 3 years old, weighs about 69 pounds. They're in Los Angeles at the NKLA Pet Adoption Center.
He's gorgeous.
I don't know if it's in the. Yeah, I know.
Shauna, have an awesome day. I love you.
Love you, Shauna. Shauna, don't forget to give me your address. Wait. I'm going to show her my
Oh, do you want me to unstop? Yeah.
Wait.
I kicked Carla off. No, I didn't.
Got to turn the camera on. Shauna, can you see these? Do I have to turn the light on? Shauna, these are the colors. Where is she?
There, that's perfect. Right there.
It's
gorgeous.
So give me your address, because they're on their way as soon as I get it. Okay, let's continue. Sorry about that.
All right. No, that's fine. Oh, wait. I can't do that yet. I've got to do this first. So the next baby. I like this picture better. She's so cute. Oh, my gosh. This kitty is killing me.
I know. She is cute. Is she the one that's got leukemia?
No, none of them have leukemia.
Oh, none of them do. Okay. But she's been tested, right? Correct?
Yeah, they do the test. They do it when a cat comes in. If somebody finds one and they bring them in, that's what they do first, to make sure that cat does not have feline leukemia or FIV, because they just don't adopt out. There are some shelters that will do that, but this isn't one of them. This is Hermione Granger in Green Bay, Wisconsin, at the HeaNoKill.org. And it's
so cute.
She's gorgeous.
HEA.
Yeah.
Isn't she a cutie patootie? Yeah. She's so cute.
Is it easier to adopt? Or do dogs get adopted more often than cats?
I would say it's the other way around.
Cats
really?
I think
because people can have them in apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and they're just easier maintenance, I think. Look at this baby doll. Oh my God. This is our head butter. The friendly head butter.
This kitty is in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh God, she's so gorgeous.
In Columbus, Ohio.
And her name is Blanca. And she is at petswithoutparents.net.
I wonder why they named her Blanca, because Blanca means white.
Right. Yeah, there was another dog I found yesterday that was all black, and they named him Ivory. Not only It was a
Wow.
male dog instead of a female. I was thinking that'd be a female name, but
That's too funny. That is a cutie.
yeah,
And
she's
she's
the
a
one that
head
was
butter,
She's gorgeous.
which tells me everything I know. I need to know because little head butters, that's their way of saying, I love you. I want to be, you're part of my little crew. They're so
Mhm.
cute. And she looks like she is play personified. she's she's so cute. Those eyes, my God. It's like, are you kidding me? And then I found the best picture of this baby girl. I think that's the best one. I think. What do I know though, right?
Of Amelia.
Yeah. You think that's the best one of Amelia?
Yeah, I think that is the best one. The other one with that long scarf kind of hides her.
Yeah.
And she's
She's
in
she looks friendly. She
the
looks
Jackson
friendly.
County Animal Shelter in West Virginia, an adult shepherd mix, and she is good with other dogs and children.
There you go.
And yes, you can adopt out of state.
Mm-hmm.
So if you adopt out of state, did they transport the dogs?
They have people that are affiliated with their shelters that will do the transportation for you. This particular one, I'm not 100% sure if they provide the transportation. I would think yes, because the chances of having a dog adopted are higher if they provide it. Plus, they can also, because a lot of places want to just make sure you're not living, out of a shed somewhere. They want to check out your even the outside of your home or whatever before you adopt out. So I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure if they do, but it's Jackson County, West Virginia, which is located in Collegeville, West Virginia.
Wonder where that is, how far in relation to where I live. Because West Virginia is the first state over.
That's true. That's right.
Mm-hmm. We go there all the time.
And look, she's good with other dogs.
And kids.
Yeah. And kids.
Yep.
And then
And she's only 3?
She is. Do they just said an adult shepherd mix? That was the one that they didn't say.
Oh, they didn't quite know. Yeah, they didn't know they estimated Katie to be 3.
and then there's this gorgeous baby. God, I want this dog.
Oh.
And you know what? I bet you $20 she would get along with my 4. I bet you
That's
she
Row.
would. Hey,
Where is
Brian.
she? She's in New Jersey. This
Yep.
one.
She's in Belmont, Jersey, located at One Love Animal Rescue. It's South Jersey. And her name is Rowan. But she's not good with kitty cats, other dogs, or kids, so they say.
How did they know though? If they picked her up as a stray, or was she given to them? Do you know the history at all?
No.
Because how do they know she's not good with children?
Usually, they will provide that information to you if they know that you're serious, as a serious adopter. Then they'll let you know she was surrendered or.
What are you doing, kitty? She's on the back of my chair. What's going on, kitten? Beautiful dog. God, she's beautiful.
Exactly. She's got Katie's face. That's exactly what Katie looked like. Exactly.
I'm telling you. I have this gut feeling that honestly, this is my psychic reading. Are you ready? This is it. Pay attention.
Oh, please.
This baby girl right here is a puppy or was a puppy. She's getting a little bit older now, getting a little more stable. Puppies are insane like children. Insane. She was got as a puppy somewhere. They thought this would be a great idea for a Christmas present for the kids. The kids tortured the shit out of her until she just got like, don't touch me. Right? or they had other dogs that really messed with her or whatever, and then they surrender her to some shelter somewhere saying, oh, this dog is aggressive. And she's probably not. Look at that face. That's not aggressive. That's a sweetheart, tail wagging. Please love me. Don't subject me to be tortured by other animals or children. I'll get along with them. If you let me meet them slowly, and I know they're not going to hurt me, I'll be fine. Just saying. I may be way off. I doubt it, though. I'm usually right about these things. I have 4. They all get along. And all different age ranges. So, yeah. When the little ones play fight, I've got the older grandma over there that bitches at them. That's what she does.
She doesn't like old people. Your dogs don't like old people.
No, she prefers old people. Dixie does, because she doesn't like it when other dogs appear to be not getting along. It bothers her.
Oh.
And she tells me about it. She also doesn't like her nails clipped, because she tells me about that too.
Oh, Katie hated her nails clipped too. Oh my God.
I know that tails and
had to get those.
I don't know. I've seen it too many times that people say they said this dog was aggressive, and they're like laying there going, you gonna rub my belly or what? Like, oh yeah, you're aggressive. I'm just saying. I think that if they get in the right home and they're loved and they're supported, they know that you're not going to let them get hurt. They're not what they say they were. I just gut feeling, just saying. Don't judge a book by what the shelter says. I mean, always find out. I mean, yeah, get that information and then get to know them a minute, and then you can take them home, expose them slowly so that you're not putting them in weird situations where they might react. But then I think 9 times out of 10, you're going to find out that it was the situation they came from. It's usually the humans that screw the animals up. Just saying. Unless they're Pacos.
Okay, jump off and go in the chat.
Okay, fine, bye.
Yeah, later.
So those are our beautiful Forever Home Fridays. Thank you so much, Samara. Good morning, Jen.
Cindy, you want to come up and tell us about your new cooking channel?
Yeah.
She's still in here? Tell us about what you be cooking, lady. Please come up. Our Jax is the same way. He is an old man and gets on to my daughter's German Shepherd and Kitty when she brings them in, and they're rough housing through the house.
Yeah, he kind of fusses and says, Mom, they're fighting. Right?
They're fighting again.
Yep.
Dogs tell on each other.
That's what Dixie does.
Come on up.
Tell you
Come
last
on up,
night.
Cindy.
Yesterday, when Mike got off work, he came in here and I was talking to him, and I accidentally said, you know whose name? The G word. I can't say it anymore because all of those dogs turned and looked at me and their ears went straight up like, where is she? And I was like, oh God, can't say that name. So it's too soon. You want a new dog? No, he would never forgive you for that. He'd probably start peeing on everything you own. Tacos. I love Forever Fridays. Can we do like Forever Friday every day?
We could. I know Samara would love it. They would love it. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I am still going to Animal Friends because it's so close. And there is a lot of animals there that need to be adopted.
Yeah. And
I can also foster animals there. I can get, 2 animals to foster.
True.
Because I'm not here alone all day. I have nothing to do but take care of an animal, take them for a walk, and maybe I'll get some exercise with an animal.
Right. And not only that, but you could be a foster fail, which is great. I think foster failures are great.
I don't really think foster failures are a failure, to be honest with you, because you're giving them love.
No, a foster fail is someone who intends to foster the animal and then ends up adopting them.
Oh, that's true. But even if you do foster, and fostering is pretty admirable too.
You-
My future intention is to adopt a greyhound once I get my knees replaced. LaDonna, that's, yeah. My brother adopts greyhound.
Tacos. I just reinforce his bad behavior by loving on him, and then they make her teach parenting group once a week.
Don't you love it?
I want to be a fly on the wall in that one. Okay, here's what you don't do.
Yes, I love cooking with Cindy too.
Me too.
We love Cindy. I really do.
Mm-mm-mm.
I asked you a question inside Discord. It's not too much hassle. Where in mod chat, Gingerlocks? Let me see. Let me see.
No, I think it was for tomorrow.
Oh, was it for Samara?
I think. Oh, if you're wrong.
Oh, it was for Samara. Oh, I can help you with that, Ginger. I could help you with that one. It's pretty easy. I've done it many times. Did you read the question? Oh, she's gone. It's very, very easy. It's as easy as clicking on someone's name.
Am I back?
Yes.
Okay. No
I have no
business.
business teaching that group, period.
Her opening address to the parenting group is, don't freaking have kids. That would be my thing. Why did you have them in the first place?
Love you too, Brian. Have a nice day at work. We'll talk to you later. Oh, I have to tell you something, but I can't tell it in here. But I will.
Well,
tell
then why did you do that?
Well, I have to tell them something.
Jenna Moon.
Hey,
Hey,
Jenna.
guys. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Are you on your
Yeah.
way out of town to Salem?
No, not today. Saturday.
Dang. Okay.
Where are you going?
Saturday. I got errands to run. It's just errand day. But I was coming up because I wanted to kind of reiterate what Misdemeanor was just saying, because I had rescued a dog, as everybody knows, Dino. When we first got Dino, nobody could even come into my home. Like, he would not even let people pass the gate. We were petrified of him being around young kids. It took us a long time and a lot of work, but he ended up not being anything like the shelter said he was. They said that he was cat aggressive, dog aggressive, and kid aggressive. My dog now lives with another dog, lives with 2 cats, and is around my grandchild all the time. So I just want to say it can happen where it's because of the shelter they're in or where they came from. And I agree with that dogs can change. Some can't. I think if you get an older dog, they're more set in their ways. But a 1-2-year-old, was 9 months when we got him. And he was trainable. It took time, but he was trainable. So I think that it is true what you were saying, Misdemeanor. So I was just coming up to say, I know for a fact because my dog didn't like anybody. He couldn't walk on a leash. He couldn't go to the dog park. And now he's off the leash running around my yard and hanging out with the kids and the animals. And obviously we still watch him, but he's such a different dog than when we first got him. That's all.
Thank you. Hi, Cindy.
Welcome.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Jenna.
What is this?
Here at
Thanks.
our local shelter, like if you have a certain dog in mind, they will let you come and spend like an hour a day out in the fenced yard with the dog, so the dog could get to know you, and you could do it over a course of several days, week, however long it takes. But they want, of course, they want you to find your perfect dog, but they want the dog to, find the perfect forever homeowner. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I think that's great that they do that.
Yeah, I
Me
think
Yeah,
they
too.
do
they
it
do do
animal
that.
friendly.
Yeah, they do that. Like, but with us, my kids were older when we adopted Dino, so they weren't really worried because he
Hmm.
wasn't, my kids weren't younger, but we went to the shelter and hung out with him, and the kids came, and my husband came, and, and we decided he was our forever dog. Was I
Yeah.
nervous when my granddaughter was born? I was. I was very nervous, but we just took our time. Like, it was Dino wanting to come to her instead of shoving the baby in his face and stuff. Now she's 2 and she runs around the house like nobody's business. And Dino pays no mind. But I was nervous, but he is great. Do I still watch him? Do I leave him alone? And I think that's for any dog. You always have your eye on when there's a little kid around. You always got one eyeball on the dog and the kid because you never know. They can be
Mhm.
dogs that have never hurt kids, and a kid could do something and it attacks. I mean, we hear it all the
Hmm.
time. So I always watch, always.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how are you, Cindy? I like your
I'm
new
good.
name.
Thank
Love
you.
your new name.
Thank
So
you.
what are you going to be cooking next?
Well, this evening I'm doing steaks. They were supposed to be yesterday evening, but I just did not feel like anything heavy yesterday evening. So um, that will be what's this evening.
Oh, that's
And
good.
yeah, steak and some baked sweet potatoes and um, I don't know, probably a
Sounds good.
salad.
Are you going to do any baking on your channel?
Yes, when the holidays, like, because I'm huge when it comes to baking and the holidays. So next month, um, I'm going to be making my granny's old fashioned pumpkin pie and
Oh,
a lot of other
Oh,
things.
that sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So when you do your cooking, Cindy, do you give your recipe out? You tell everybody how much, like do you give the amounts to use and stuff, especially for the baking?
Yeah, like when I did the um oh my gosh, the potatoes I did the other day. But I usually just let someone ask, if they want the recipe, then of course I will, type it under the comments. But anybody that wants the recipes, they're, of course, they're free to, ask me for them. Um, I have no issue with that whatsoever. But there's a lot, sweet potato biscuits I'm going to start making.
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet you that's good.
yeah,
You
yeah.
make that from scratch? I'm not a
Yes,
good biscuit maker. I
yes.
never made a good biscuit
Sweet
from
potato
scratch.
biscuits. And sweet potato biscuits, where I'm from, usually people like fry a piece of country ham and
Mhm.
put on the biscuit and they eat
Mhm.
it that way. A lot of people, they drizzle honey over it. Just,
That sounds good. So when you
mhm.
make the sweet potato biscuits, do you cook the sweet potatoes and mush them up?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they hard to make?
Not hard once you get the feel of it and you learn how to do it. Now, my years ago when I first started doing it, I had some fails because I mean it's just hideous time work.
I guess
guess
there's a
it's, you know,
technique to biscuits
yeah,
now, I've
yeah.
heard. There's
So,
a technique to making good biscuits.
yeah, years ago when I first started making them, the first few times that I made them, oh my gosh, they were hard as baseballs.
That's what mine turn out like.
Just use
Yeah.
them as
Turn out
door
like coffee
stops.
cups. Huh?
Yeah.
You can use them as door stops.
Oh,
Mm.
mine could. Mine or they get real crumbly. You know, where I know biscuits are supposed to be kind of a little crumbly, but mine, like you would pick them up and try to open them up and they would just crumble.
Well, I found with, making sweet potato biscuits, it's like pretty much like making, your own home style biscuits, because with regular biscuits, you cannot knead the flour too much, because if you do, that's what causes your biscuit to become tough. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Tacos. I was just about to type about the same thing. She said,
What?
yeah, the first time I tried, I didn't rip the top off the can correctly, and it split in the middle. Pain in the ass.
I'm going.
Oh, you're talking about the pop-up biscuits.
Yes, that's
Oh,
how
I
tacos
know.
and I do it.
I'm always scared with those things.
The first time I tried, I got a spoon to crack that seam, and it popped, and I wet my pants because it scared me so bad. I'm kidding.
Look,
Just to play on homemade biscuits. I've tried homemade biscuits, and let me just tell you, it's not as easy as it sounds. There's an art to
I
it.
think there's a technique, and if
Yeah.
you don't, and I've tried. They say to use what's that stuff? Not butter, but
Crisco.
shortening.
Crisco.
Shortening.
Crisco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shortening is the best. Will make the best biscuits.
Yeah.
And they say, like for dumplings, if you're gonna, because you use a biscuit recipe, if you use ice water, ice water,
Mhm.
but it makes them a little bit tougher so they don't fall apart as bad in like your chicken and dumplings. But it's hard as hell to stir. I mean, it's like concrete.
Well, don't you put them in at the end though when you do chicken and dumplings?
Yeah, I'm just talking about when you're making the dumpling mix.
Oh, when you're making the dumpling mix.
Yeah.
For your dumplings, you take your spoon or your ladle and you like gently, push down and out. You don't.
Yeah.
For your
You
dumplings.
mash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I get out of a damn can and cook it, that is me and tacos are on the same wavelength.
Well,
It's like,
that's all I use because I can't make biscuits to save my life. I have tried, and I've never made a good biscuit yet. Not homemade, anyways.
One of my sisters, she has never liked a homemade biscuit, like sweet potato biscuits. The only kind of biscuit she will eat is a canned biscuit. And I'm like, who are you?
a Yankee.
But were you
Sorry, Yankees.
Did your mother teach you how to make biscuits, or because a lot of people they grew up and their mother.
Yes,
Her mother never taught me how to cook.
Yeah, my mother and my granny. I was always the sister. Now my other two sisters, they do not like to cook whatsoever. They would rather, call in a pizza, go get takeout, whatever. They're just not, they don't like to cook whatsoever. But I was always the type that, when my mother or my granny would cook, I always wanted to be in the kitchen with them. I always wanted to learn. And, here I am.
Well, everything's more healthy when you cook it at home because you don't have the additives and preservatives. You know what you're eating.
Yeah.
And since this pandemic, I've been cooking a lot.
Right.
A lot. Have never mastered the biscuit. Never mastered the biscuit or bread. I'm not good at bread. I can make buns, but I can't make bread. If that makes any sense. I don't know. My bread never turns out.
I can make cornbread. Now, I don't make like the loaves of bread. No, I've not even attempted to try that. But I can make biscuits. I can make sweet potato biscuits. I can make a pan of cornbread. But
so with the sweet potato biscuits, do you do biscuits and gravy with those, or just Yeah,
No. Mm-mm.
because that's the
Um,
different kind of biscuit, right?
right, right. I usually just fry up pieces of country ham. I buy like the big packs of country ham, and I cut them up to the size of the biscuit, or
You hide your little piggy's eyes when you're
mm,
making ham.
yeah, and I put them. That's what I put on the biscuit. But like I said, a lot of people, and like my husband, he likes to pour drizzle. I mean, pour drizzle. He likes to drizzle honey over his sweet potato biscuit.
That's
So
almost like a dessert, it sounds like.
Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Yes, it does.
It actually sounds good, though.
Yes, Remy. I plan on um once I really uh because I am just like, I'm so disorganized. I've noticed, like, when I'm on camera and I'm doing this, I'm like so disorganized, and I'm like, you know
You know what
I'm
you
all
need? You need
over
someone to film you,
Right.
yeah,
to film you while you're cooking,
yeah,
and then cook the whole thing and then go live and tell people how you did it.
that's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Like I've seen, like I
Yeah,
watch a lot of cooking channels and that's how they do it. And then
yeah.
they'll go live and they'll talk about their recipes and stuff. If you ever watch Simply Sarah, I love her.
I do too.
That's how she does it.
Oh wow.
And she has her husband actually film her while she's cooking. And he points the camera to the, to where she's cooking, and he shows, what she's doing.
Yeah, yeah. That's a really good idea. A
I
really
mean,
good
you could
idea.
have your son film you, or your daughter-in-law, or your daughter even, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and then just upload it and then go live
yeah,
afterwards. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. That's how I've seen it on her channel, how she does it.
I plan on like posting like recipes. I'm gonna start doing that on Monday. I can't do it this weekend, but like starting Monday, I'm gonna start posting um, recipes on my community page. And like I said, people, they can they can sure take them, write them down, use them. I have no problem with that.
Do you have any of your mother's recipes?
Yes, yes,
There. That's what people like.
My
yeah.
favorite are my great grandmother's recipes.
Family recipes are the best.
Yep, I have my great granny's recipes and my granny's recipes also that I plan on sharing. My mother is going to join me sometimes.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
cool.
that would be awesome.
So, yeah.
You could always do like Piddle and Bill and use a GoPro. He cracks me up. Oh my God. He is so funny. Good cook.
Yeah.
And my grandmother never really cooked a lot, probably because her mom was such a good cook. And then my mom cooked. Okay, nobody tell what I'm about to say. Keep this with us, okay? My mom is not really a great cook. You did not hear me say that.
I'm telling her that you
That's
said
fine.
that.
Whatever.
Really.
She won't remember. She's losing her mind. But I didn't learn to cook from her because she always shoot us out of the kitchen. I mean, you have
My
two
mother,
daughters.
my
Yeah.
mother did the same thing. She just wanted everything. She wanted to do everything herself.
And that's the way I am, like if my children come in to try to help me, or my husband, anybody, I'm like, get out, this is my space.
Right. I mean, she did not want us in there. She didn't want us cleaning the kitchen, and she didn't want us in there when she was cooking. Probably because I'm the biggest smart ass on the planet. So I would always have something smart alecky to say about anything. So I'm sure that's why she ran me off. And then I didn't want to be in there either because I thought, no, domestic shit, I'm not going to do that. No.
My mom gave me the best recipe for homemade barbecue sauce I've ever tasted in my life. Ever.
Yum.
Yeah. And it's made with ketchup and just a bunch of I think it's apple cider vinegar
Yep.
and that liquid smoke. I think
Mhm.
there's ginger in it. There's a bunch of stuff in it, but it
Yeah.
makes like makes a big pot of barbecue sauce, and it's really good. It's the best barbecue sauce I've ever. If you like barbecue sauce or pulled pork, it's the best barbecue sauce to use on pulled pork.
Yeah.
Well, you
That's
need
the
to
only thing my
slap
mom-
that in there and put it up for us one day.
I will, because it's a really good recipe. It's a really good recipe.
Yeah, tacos. When I was working 16s, oh my God, that was a pain in the ass. You gotta literally like hurry up, get home, and go to sleep, so you can
I
wake
love
up and do it again.
crock pot roast and stuff. I love that.
Yeah, same here. I love my
Yeah.
crock pot and my Instant Pot.
Oh, me too. I love my Instant Pot. Misdemeanor's scared of her Instant Pot. I'm
Oh,
not scared of my Instant Pot at all.
I am
I'm not
terrified.
scared of the old-fashioned pressure cookers, but not my Instant Pot. Doesn't scare me.
I'm scared of my Instant Pot because of old-fashioned pressure cookers. Because my great grandmother said, "Don't go near that stove; it'll blow your arm off." So I listened.
And that's true too, you know, versus
The
an
old
old pressure cooker compared to an Instant Pot. Yes, an old pressure cooker could do some harm.
I have a very healthy respect for anything that involves pressure.
Well, you should try the air fryers too. The air fryers are great. I use my air fryer a lot, my Instant Pot a lot.
Guess what my husband just brought me, Carla?
What?
3 guesses.
A sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Yes.
Bitch.
Because you know why? He's not technically playing hooky. I mean, they did go to work, but they went out to like Port Arthur, Port Neches, somewhere out there, and it was pouring down rain. So they couldn't work because, you know, it's construction. So, and the field where the building was flooded. So they came home. Well, when they get to here, it has not rained one drop, because how am I supposed to tell my wife that I got rained out? She's going to be sniffing me for alcohol and shit. I'm like, whatever. Y'all went to a bar at 7:00 this morning, got hammered, and now you're out. No.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, spinach salad. I eat spinach salad all the time.
I love spinach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And I never thought I did like spinach, but I cooked it. I had a recipe for it was cooked spinach. It was like, yeah, it was really, really good. I stayed away from spinach. I didn't eat a lobster until I was like in my 20s.
Tacos is going to buy 4 crock pots Monday through Thursday, and you see where this is going, right?
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you this story about crock pots. Y'all are going to laugh. So we were sitting there not too long ago, a couple of months ago, talking to my mom, and we started talking about the Instapots and crock pots. And she said, when we lived in Nashville, when crock pots first came out, like I guess 70s, late 70s, whatever, early 80s, she said that women were going out and buying them so that they could have affairs with other men, because they could start their meals in the morning, put them on the
get out of here.
My hand to God. This was like a true thing that that's what they used them so that they could have an excuse. Honey, I've been cooking all day, and their husbands didn't know any better. How shady is that shit? Right? I was like, Mom, shut the front door. She goes, no, I'm dead serious. That's what they would do.
I do my spaghetti sauce in my crock pot. I just cook everything up, put it in my crock pot. My crock pot is like almost 17 years old, and I use it a lot. I love it.
So now I pull up my crock pot and I laugh.
Spaghetti sauce in your Instant Pot, Carla?
I've never done that in my Instant Pot.
Oh, I've done it mine several times too.
In your Instant Pot?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never done it. What do you cook it on when you do it in the Instant Pot? Like real low?
Yeah, simmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simmer. Yeah, I do a lot on simmer. And the Instant Pot is good for making, if you like boiled eggs or eggs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's like the best. They peel so good.
They do.
Thank you, baby.
And you can boil like how many, or you can hard boil how many eggs, like 2 dozen eggs in there. You just put them all in just a cup of water.
Yeah.
Tacos, the crock pot that I have, my husband bought before I even met him. So like 14, 15 years ago or whatever. And he got it at a garage sale for like $5. Yeah. You can't kill him.
Crock pot. not a big, yeah, I have a big crock pot. But the new ones now have like timers on them. So you can put everything in and you know the new ones? Have you seen the new ones?
Uh-huh.
And you
Mm-mm.
can even put the temperature on them and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love my crock pot. I really do.
I love my crock pot too.
So you would think I would love my Instapot just as much because it's a crock pot with extra stuff.
Yeah, it
Right.
is.
Mm-hmm.
You would, if you have to boil eggs, they make the best hard boiled eggs ever.
Yes,
really do.
How do you do them?
Just put them in there with a cup of water.
Cup of water. Yep.
And I steam them. I do mine. It says 5 minutes, but I
Yeah.
always do 6. And as soon as it's done with the 6 minutes, I leave it in there for a few minutes, and then I take it out, take them out, and put them in cold water, and they peel like really good. Because when I used to do them on the stove, like in boiling water, they would not peel good.
I know.
But in
And
the
I have
instant-
tried, that's how it was with me too. And I have tried every technique
Mm-hmm.
that there is out there, you know, and they still, you know, some of them would peel good and some of them would,
Not
you know,
mine. They all peel.
you would
like they
really
take half the
butcher
egg with them.
just trying to
Mhm.
get the peel on.
Yeah, half the egg they take with them.
Uh-huh.
That's how mine was. But in the Instant Pot, never had a problem peeling a boiled egg out of an Instant Pot.
I know. Right now, I want egg salad. I'm gonna have to go
And I
do a
think,
bunch of them.
you know, I really think it has to do with the steam. You know what I'm saying?
And you put them on steam.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always do steam. I
Yep.
just never do anything, but I do a lot of stuff on steam in there. Like most of the recipes I do are on steam, except if I'm making soup or something, because they have a special button for soup and stews and stuff. But I've never done spaghetti sauce in it. I will try it though, one of these
Oh,
days.
yes. You'll have to try spaghetti sauce.
And you put it on steam too?
No, simmer the spaghetti
Simmer.
sauce. Yeah.
Okay, simmer.
Yeah, like
For how long?
You're making soup. I only do mine for like 90 minutes.
Okay.
You know, that's all I do mine for.
And what's good about the Instant Pot is that you don't have to cook for very long. You know what I mean? Like even roast, I think a roast pork took me about an hour from start to finish.
That's the thing with me and my mother. That's the difference between me and her, because when I got my Instant Pot, she was like, "Art, it is on you," because she believes
I'm still stuck in that.
a pressure cooker takes out the nutrients out of
Ah.
your cooking. You know,
I don't think it does though, because everything is
no.
condensed. It's inside, like it's all inside. So how can it take up the nutrients?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, she says that, you know, like it's really cooking hot and fast. So
It's got to be bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not only that, here's the bad thing about the pressure cooker, though. When you're cooking and under pressure, your house doesn't smell good like it does when you're cooking on the stove all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it locks.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like when you used to do the old-fashioned way, doing them in the oven, and your house, especially in the wintertime, and your house would smell like, I don't know, roast chicken or roast. Well, is Samara still in here? Roast beef. Every Sunday we had roast beef. Every Sunday we had roast beef.
I love
Me?
roast beef.
Okay, babe. Okay.
Me?
No, it's me.
Oh.
Echo. Now it's going. I know I want egg salad too. Although I will say egg salad smells like farts. Just saying.
It does. It does. The eggs do. I must admit.
It kind of smells like farts. Because I take it to work and everybody look at me like, "What'd you do?" And I'm like, "Just eating lunch."
Sarah texted me the other night. She said, "Mama, I'm craving pickled eggs with beets."
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how my mother-in-law did them.
She's like, you know, so I was like, well, if you want them badly, I'll send you the recipe. She was like, no, I'll just wait for when I come down because you make them best.
I know, right?
I love pickled eggs.
Yeah, I do too.
There are some things
But
that just
I mean,
mama
I
can cook.
love the eggs, but I would rather, you know, I could just eat the beets, the pickled beets.
Hmm.
Put you a little
Robbie
salt on
said,
there.
Robbie said that he was peeing pink, but he had eaten a whole bag of beets.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's an STD, hun. I think it's the beets. Just saying. Yep. Listen to them. Do you hear them
Beets are
playing?
really good for you.
Yeah, they're supposed to be really good.
Uh-huh.
Yes, antibiotics smell like farts too. I'm not a sticker on the label to scratch and sniff.
Oh my gosh.
You're so twisted. It's like, no, I don't want these. They smell like gas. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now I'm hungry. But I did eat my little sandwich. He brought me milk and he brought me coffee too. Because I
Oh.
was spoiled. Rotten. That and he probably wants to go do something crazy today. I don't know. Scaring me. It's like, what are you buttering me up for? We need to go vote. What we need to do.
Are you going to vote today?
I think so.
Oh, what
I
did
think
y'all
so.
think of that
Well, let me tell
last
you.
night?
I thought the moderator this trip was much better.
Yeah.
I thought she had much better control. I could understand they weren't talking over each other as badly. They did a little bit, but not as bad. I thought the time limits were better.
Yeah.
I still don't think like either one of them were very prepared as well as they could have been.
Right.
But how do you prepare either one of those men, right?
Yeah.
I need you to say this. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll say that. And then they get up there and say, I don't know what, just whatever they think.
Trump's facial expressions still crack me up to this day, as if they did, 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there was that. I thought it was better controlled. And I don't have a problem with the debates if they're better controlled like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
thought they got a lot of flack for the questions that were asked.
Yeah.
I really liked the questions.
Yeah.
And I thought that both of them got tough questions from time to time. They both got a few softballs, which I'm fine with. It gives them a chance to, show their platform and what they want to do. So that I don't think it's kind of a softball question, but kind of not. But when they did, they asked some really tough questions to both of them. It didn't seem as biased to me as some have in the past.
Right.
A little more fair. She did give them time to rebut
Mm-hmm.
so that if they felt like there was something that was said that wasn't correct, they could correct it. And I think she gave equal time to each of them. They, of course, watching Fox this morning, oh, well, they interrupted Trump 111 times. Well, okay, but you know what? Sometimes you got to interrupt the man. He likes to hear himself talk. I mean, it is what it is,
Yes.
Call a spade a spade. I don't like it when he interrupts. It makes me mad. I really didn't like the Biden looking in the camera. You're missing the loved ones that's supposed to be sitting across from you at the breakfast table. Okay, that type of political crap ended back in the 50s. Let's quit doing that. So that was kind of weird for me. Other than that, I thought it was pretty good. What I was disappointed in, though, was the vote yesterday on the judge. That kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
They don't even bother to show up. And they put pictures of people who may or may not lose coverage. And ACA may or may not be stricken down. And then you're sitting there telling the American people, see, she's going to vote the way Trump wants her to. We want her to vote the way we want her to. Okay, so which is different? How about if you just let her be a judge and don't ask her questions about cases she doesn't have before her and let her look through the case and decide it on the evidence presented to her according to putting it up next to the Constitution.
Yeah.
Because that's what her job is. And So I don't think they did themselves a lot of favors doing that. I think that was ugly. Likes to refer to, he does. That kind of drives me crazy, Tacos. No one's been as good to black people as Donald Trump. Okay, you are Donald Trump. Can you stop doing that?
Right.
Okay. It's like saying we are not impressed. We are not amused. So that kind of frustrates me a little bit about him. But that's not why I'm voting for him. So I don't know. Being a Trump supporter, I'll just say, I did like the fact that he said, "You've had 47 years to do this. Why didn't you do it?" And it took him, I don't know how long, like half the debate, to come up with, "Oh yeah, we had a Republican Congress." Okay. Well, sometimes you got to go talk to people and change their mind. It's what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your people. And then I did like the fact that he looked at him and said, "Joe, you're the reason why I ran for office in the first place." I was like, boom, mic drop. He should split. It should be split equal. Half of the judges Republican. See, I don't think they should be party affiliated at all. I think they should be, how do you think the Constitution needs to be fluid and changed every year or every 4 years or on a political whim that you can just interpret it any way you want to? Or should you look at it, read it literally, and say, this is the rules? Now, if you don't like these rules, you can certainly go get, was it 2/3 vote, and you can change it. You can ratify it. You can make it a different document that way. But just to say that you're going to put people on the Supreme Court who are going to read it differently, that's legislating from the bench.
Yes.
And you can't do that. The legislative branch needs to be the legislative branch, and they need to do their freaking job. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Moscow Mitch. I don't like Mitch McConnell. I don't. He drives me crazy. I mean, he's right about a lot of stuff. I just don't. His delivery sucks. But yeah, and the judicial branch, it shouldn't be an issue. It should be all about the Constitution. And if you don't like the way that the judges decide, because they're looking at the Constitution, change the Constitution. It's going to be difficult, but it's supposed to be difficult for a reason.
Yeah.
Want them to be affiliated because there are people who will always be split. Look at Roberts, though. Roberts, the Chief Justice, the boss, was put in there by a Republican. And I'm telling you, he will do the tiebreaker on the side of the way that the Democrats want 9 times out of 10. But I don't bitch about it because he puts out an opinion that says, here's why. I read the Constitution. I held this up to it. And this is what it says to me. As long as a judge can do that, I don't have a problem with that. If they say, I read it, but I don't think it's what it meant to be said. I think it should have been read this way. Yeah, I kind of got a problem with that. You know what I mean?
Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
I don't know. And
Well,
I think
I love you all, whether you're a Democrat or a
I
Republican.
do too. And please vote.
love
I don't care if you
everybody.
vote Democrat or Republican.
Yes.
I'd prefer you
Everybody.
vote my way, but
Everybody needs to vote,
Yeah.
whichever way.
Because you can't not vote and then bitch about who gets elected. You know what I mean?
Right.
they do.
And that that happens. Oh my gosh, this year though, I've tried to be not so controversy on Facebook because everything's
political.
I have been to Facebook jail so many times.
Do you need a retainer? You need a lawyer with a retainer, don't you? Just to be on standby.
You need to go to law school.
One of the great things that I saw when they were talking to the judge, when they were questioning her, is she brought up the fact that they kept bringing up the fact that she thought that this one person who had been convicted of a felony, I think it was Medicare fraud, which is bad. I'm not taking that away from anybody. Ripping people off through that system or any system is wrong. And I agree. However, it labeled him as a felon, which means he could no longer buy a weapon. Her interpretation is that you should be very careful about removing any person's constitutional rights. Okay. And that a felon that's a violent felony that should be something you should look at for taking away weapons and taking away their Second Amendment right. Whereas if it's a different type of felony, you need to look at that. She said, there are felonies on the books that if you turn in too many bottle caps, it's a felony. Walking a pig down the street is a felony. So do you take away their Second Amendment right because they turn in too many bottle caps? That's stupid.
Very stupid. Yeah.
So, and that's why she rendered that decision. Of course, she was on the losing side of that decision, but that's what she put in. And so they ran her over the coals for that. But positive COVID case at the school. Oh, God, Grimmy.
Oh, my
Jesus.
goodness.
Keep us updated, honey. Okay, so I already did. Had to make sure I'm still in the family will. Reminds me, I got to go pick up my pistol today, right? Go get your pistol, girl, before they take away your rights. No. But yeah, I think that there are a lot of laws on our state and local books and probably some federal, but mostly state and local that are crazy. Louisiana as a state, don't know if y'all know this, it was purchased from France, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have to, in the state of Louisiana, I say we because I used to live there, but they have to follow Napoleonic law, which is archaic. We can all agree. Crazy shit. Like you can only have sex in missionary position. Okay, I'm going to be under the jail. Just going to put that out there. But they have to follow Napoleonic law or they have to surrender Louisiana back to France. It's on the books. Nuts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And there's some crazy laws in that state. My mom was always like, "Oh, honey, they're just another state in this country. They're just like everybody." I'm like, "No, they're not."
I think Virginia has that law also. I think.
I don't know if vibrators are illegal in Texas. Again, going underneath the jail. Sodomy, good chance I'm going under there too. Because listen now, sodomy is, look it up. Come on, it's not always what you think it is. But yeah, there's some crazy rules. Like you can't walk your donkey after sunrise on Sunday or some shit. I don't know. What? I don't even own a donkey. But if I did.
You can poop on the sidewalk.
Yeah, San Francisco, if you feel the need, just pop a squat, man. Just saying. Freedom of expression. Is that what that falls under? I think this store right here is shit. Therefore, I will. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I will definitely be tacos. You've got on gasoline panties, honey, and you're going to hell. I will definitely be in jail for walking Jen down the street.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Mary rode her ass into Bethlehem. Just saying.
Carla's probably shaking her head behind the camera.
She's probably over on the couch throwing up, going, "I've lost control." Hi, toxic.
I have, oh, hi. Oh.
And smashing
thank
that light.
you.
Thank you,
I
toxic.
appreciate that. I really do. I love
Gasoline
you guys.
You never heard that? You're going to hell with gasoline panties, girl.
I've never heard that.
Gonna burn your ass up for walking your ass down the street. Where are you going? I'm taking my ass for a walk. She's a pig and she's aware. That's not nice. That's not nice. But she loves you so much, tacos. She may love you to death. I don't know.
What appetizing thoughts while you're eating your sausage, egg, and cheese?
I'm finished.
Bitch.
Girl, I can watch brain surgery and eat spaghetti. It ain't a thing. Just saying. Now the pimple popping, that's a different story.
Oh gosh.
No, I can watch that all day.
I
I want
I
to know.
love pimple popping. Sorry.
I cannot do
And
that.
it doesn't make me sick. It really doesn't. And yet I'm a spitter. So
And
figure that one
proud
out.
to announce that.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
Several years ago, my daughter showed me a pimple pop, and I was just so grossed out. I mean, I literally had to go to the bathroom and just, vomit.
My
I
daughter
mean,
thinks
and
I'm
I was
gross.
like, seriously, people are making videos of this
Yes.
stuff.
They do.
But it's like, oh, that's so sick.
I don't know when that became a thing. Oh, well, let's watch this.
But there's a lot of people that get, they enjoy watching it. So
Let's see. I'm going to look at crazy laws. Okay. So 10 of the weirdest laws in Texas. Okay. Already. I
Shit.
can't with this. It is.
Here we go.
You ready? It is illegal
Yeah.
to sell one's eye in the state of Texas. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Big.
Yeah.
to sell
And-
one's eye, is that what you said?
Yes. You cannot sell your eye. Yeah. Number 2, it is illegal to milk another person's cow. Why would you? Just walking down the street. Oh, hey, think I'm going to stop and milk this cow. All right. Number 3, the entire collection of books in the Encyclopedia Britannica is banned in Texas because it contains a formula for making beer at home.
Oh, please.
Who? Okay, not only who wrote that law, number 1. Number 2, which morons passed it? It had to have been like in Prohibition days or something. I don't know. Find an entire collection of.
Misbehaving.
Hey, Miss B.
Hey, misbehaving.
Number 4, it is illegal to take more than 3 sips of beer at a time while standing in the state of
Oh,
Texas.
please.
What?
Are there beer sipping police at every bar? Oh, no, you're going to jail. 3 sips while standing. You took 4. You're going to prison. Yeah. Okay. How many can you take sitting down? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend. Number 5, criminals must give their victims 24-hour notice before committing a crime, either orally or in writing.
What the hell?
Really? There are lawmakers that write these and then they get passed and get put on the books. That's insane. Okay, number 6. It's illegal. Oh, no, it's against the law to throw confetti, rubber balls, whips, firecrackers, or feather dusters in the town of Borger. Listen, tacos, stay out of that town. Please. I don't want to have to come get you. Out of throwing whips, jail, or what, firecrackers, or feather dusters. Don't you dare toss that feather duster. Number 7, it's illegal to dust any public building with a feather duster in Clarendon, Texas. What's
Wow.
their aversion to feathers in this state? See, I know that Clarendon. I don't even know where that is. I don't want to know. That's nuts. Okay, number 8. It is against the law to sell Limburger cheese on Sundays in Houston, Texas. Why?
So you have guys on the corner with Limburger cheese under their trench coats. saying,
So, here's what I'm going to have to do. Here's what I'm going to do. This is forcing me to do this. So, for Monday's live, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these 10 laws that I'm reading to you, and I'm going to look up the history of why they were written in the first place.
Okay.
Okay, but let's go to number 9. It's illegal to. It's illegal to emit obnoxious odors while on an elevator in Port Arthur, Texas. You cannot fart in an elevator. Or what? Do you go to jail?
So don't eat
Oh my
garlic
God.
and go in the elevator.
Hey, Mick Big. I mean, seriously, what are they going to do to you? I have to move the fuck out of this dumbass shit. before I'm safe. Listen, you find these in every state. Just go look up your state when you're sitting around looking for something to do or whatever. Just type in dumbest laws in this state, whatever state you're in. I'm telling you, you will find shit just like this in your state. Okay, number 10. Here we go.
I'm doing that right now.
Any person who sits on the sidewalk in Galveston, Texas, may be fined up to $500.
Really?
Really? Why? Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. That's the nuttiest stuff I've ever heard in my life. What's this one? Shooting buffalo from a second-story window is illegal in the state of Texas.
What?
I don't know. What? What?
He even said my happy weekend life is farting was
I
against
know, right? Oh my God. Hey, LaDonna, do you know why it's illegal to sell Limburger cheese in Houston on Sunday? Someone got busted. Because I got to look that one up. I don't understand. What did Limburger cheese ever do to the city of Houston? The fuck? And some of them you'll notice are, oh, hold on. Here's another one. Okay. Eating someone's garbage without their permission is against the law in the state of Texas. Yeah. Okay. So in the state of Texas, it is illegal to drive without windshield wipers, though a windshield itself is not required. Okay. I want to see that. In Galveston, inhaling fumes from model glue is a crime. In Mesquite, children are not permitted to have unusual haircuts. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It gets crazier as you go. Yep.
I think we may have you beat here in North Carolina.
I'm serious. Did you find some good ones?
Yeah. Number 1, it's illegal to borrow your neighbor's dog.
Bargain it for what? Right. Define garbage, right?
Number 2, oral sex is a class 1 felony.
Again, under the jail. Me and my husband both. Maybe they'll give us a jail cell together and we can, whatever.
Number 3, you have to keep a detailed record of every cotton sale you make for at least a year.
What?
Let me see. Hang on. I'm going to find this answer for you.
Number 4, it's illegal to hold an organized meeting while wearing a mask. Sorry, furries. What?
What?
Furries. You know the furries. They
Oh,
dress up like animals.
Number 5,
People-
it's illegal to have sex in a hotel room if you're not married. And it's also illegal to lie about being married.
really?
Oh my God.
Or that was number 5. Number
Okay.
6, it's illegal to sniff glue in Huntersville.
See, they got some glue sniffing laws. Okay, yes. Texas bans the possession or promoting the use of more than 6 dildos at one time. Individual, I don't know. Just
Good
saying.
Lord.
Yeah, so there's your answer about the dildos, sex toys, vibrators, whatever.
Hey, Austin.
Hey, Austin.
It's illegal to tie a camel to a tree in downtown.
Damn, where am I going to leave my camel?
Number 7, it's against the law to not pay taxes on any illegal drugs you deal.
You can have 5. You can only have 5 tacos. So you're going to
Number
have
8,
6 through 12 out. Go ahead.
it's now illegal to use climate change science to predict sea level rise.
Mhm.
Number 9, it's illegal to serve alcohol at a bingo game.
Why? Because people
for
get drunk
fun.
and randomly holler out, bingo!
Number 10 is stealing over 1,000 of grease is a class H felony.
Oh my God. Tacos is going to display all 6 of her dildos on the dashboard while she drives by the police station and flip them off and holler, fuck you out the window when you do a tacos. Or girls just want to have fun. Say that. Yeah.
I'm looking up the dumbest laws in Pennsylvania.
We need to have a
It
contest. That
It
needs to be our
is illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outside
What the
What
hell?
the fuck?
Pennsylvania.
Now where am I going to sleep?
It's illegal to sweep dirt under the rug. The ministers are forbidden from performing marriages if either the bride or groom is intoxicated. That's a good law, actually. Oh my God. It is unlawful for a person to use or possess goldfish,
Oh my God.
koi, and common carp as bait fish while fishing. It's illegal to shoot a paintball gun, paintball game, or paintball related activities. All liquor stores must be run by the state. Well, that's not stupid. It's illegal to hunt a big game animal that is swimming. It is also illegal to hunt in a cemetery. We don't have weird laws like you guys have. We're more civilized. I think I'm going to close down and go eat something, guys.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you all in
Okay,
Discord.
Hold on. Here's homework. Okay, for Monday.
Okay.
Homework.
Homework.
All of you, pay attention.
Homework.
You have to go through your state. Okay, your state. Find the craziest freaking law possible. Bring it Monday. We're gonna have a contest.
Yep.
Okay.
Winner gets a prize.
And none of the panel members can
Moderators.
play, but we get to judge. Right?
Yeah, I need to make you a moderator too. I need you to type in the chat.
So you can't compete. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You can't shoot a cactus with a shotgun. Can you use like a 22?
That will be a fun contest.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
It would be.
Okay, get out, go vote. Have an amazing weekend. Do your homework. Look up your crazy state laws.
We love you guys.
And we love
Thank
you.
you
We'll see
so much for coming in. Thanks, Cindy, for being up on panel.
Thank you,
Oh,
Cindy.
thank you
Miss
for
Bruner, as
having me.
usual. All of you for coming in. I love you all, the moderators.
Donna,
And
thank you for our FURever Friday.
yes, Samara for bringing us,
Amazing pet.
babies. And my moderators for keeping the chat clean and
crazy.
crazy. Actually,
All right.
clean.
See y'all soon. Love you.
Love you,
Where are
ladies.
you?
Bye.
Love
Bye.
you. Okay. Cindy, you are now a moderator. So goodbye. Have a great weekend. And I'll see some of you in Discord. Love you guys. Mean it.